What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is
All right, we're ready to go. Live tonight, the tag team bonanza. Matt Modica and I and the venerable Chris Vaccaro.
Who's Chris Vaccaro? I thought it was Kenny.
Kenny Vaccaro Saints. With the
Kenny
what do you think of this
Vaccaro,
song, Chris?
buddy.
What do you think of this song? How can you
What is love?
You should
I was
see
like
Modica
Emilio.
dancing.
No more.
Modica dancing when he came in, Chris. I should have recorded it.
I've been dancing backstage I've been singing for 5 minutes backstage over here.
I mean, this is how we roll here, Chris, on this pirated broadcast.
Which one of you two is Will Ferrell in the Vatabi Brothers?
I don't know. I'm a little taller than Matt. Maybe me. I don't know.
I'll be a little Chris Kattan.
The song is
like
almost
Emilio.
over.
Make sure when you guys make a pick, you guys do
So
this.
do it, good luck.
Yeah.
Or it's like my IT guys, Chris.
You, me, me.
Did you touch my ass?
All right. It's almost over. I gotta hear it one more time. I feel like I'm back in the Binghamton bar, Chris, doing my damage.
Oh yeah, you must have killed it, especially if you were wearing that shirt.
It looks a little bit like Andrew Dice Clay tonight.
He does actually, yeah. He's showing the guns, man.
Hey, girl, let me show you my nuclear physics program. Come over here.
Need any computer work done?
You want to come over to my dorm room and I'll go through the periodic table of elements with you?
Heard your computer has a virus. Maybe I could come over later and fix it.
Maybe I can upload my own virus.
Or download something into you.
This is why we're here. Chris, thanks for joining us. We're waiting for your little playground buddy, Louis Weber. We're ready to roll tonight.
That was funny. His little buddy Gilligan.
It's Spitteri's got some good one-liners. I'll give him that.
Yeah, and then Chris, I've already taken care of my beef with your tirade the other night, and I don't even know if I expect it from you. You and I, this is what we do. But those fucking banana heads in Cincinnati. I mean, this fucking ZZ Top guy and his buddy, good old Wah got the 12th pick. All they do is cry. Oh, woe is me. Then don't fucking play if you're upset with the 12th pick. Right? Just get in there and draft
just
right.
Forfeit it.
Just forfeit it, right? You put this whole thing together, and then the draft gods give you the 12th pick. And
we play a man's game, Paul.
That's
no
it.
Time for crying.
That's it. So we're ready to go. Chris, you're picking 5th, and we're picking 2nd. I mean,
yeah. We're both on one side of the board tonight, so that should be fun to do this with all 4 of us trying to talk about our picks.
But I feel like – but hold on, Chris, so you're in full draft mode now, right? You're not.
Of course.
Yeah, you're cooking. All right, here we go. Little buddy, Louis Weber,
partner.
Louis Weber, baby.
Macho Man. Up. There's Macho Man right there.
What's up, Lou?
What's up?
Lou, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How's everyone?
Hold on. No, Lou, did you miss this? I got to do it for you. Hold on. Because Lou, I could see Lou like picking up a lot of girls to this song.
He's going to play this. You're going to go back and play the song again, Spiteri?
But for Lou, right, Lou, look at Lou. Just a few seconds for Lou. Let him into it.
So I got to.
There you go. See, this is the perfect crowd.
You, me? Who you talking to? Me? Him? You?
I feel like I could have teared it up with Lou Weber, Chris. If I grew up with you and Lou, I can't imagine the jerseys in the rafters with the 3 of us.
Paul, I tell you, we would have been running to the payphones during high school breaks to get in a baseball bet in, like we used to. Me and Lou.
What was the number? Like Sports Line?
Sports Line.
Sports phones.
We've got some classic stories that we'll save for another time because I know it's drafting. But Paul, real quick, I know I touched on it, but what'd you do? A couple curls before we went live on the screen here, or something? You feeling big or what?
I've lost 11 pounds in the last month. I'm trying to get my health back together, and it's fucking 200 degrees out. So I just walked the dog. I smoked my pre-draft cigar. So this is what went on, and this is what's staying on.
Okay.
Nice. You look like you're like cornerback. Wait, what do you have? Cornerback size right now?
Yeah. Maybe punter. Maybe long snapper, Lou. I might be a long snapper.
Long snap.
From Idaho State.
You look at the long snappers, you're like, what a job, right? All you do is fucking hike the ball. You don't even block anybody. You run off the field. You make a couple of mil. That's not a bad place to be.
It's not a bad life. Paul, did you play football in high school by any chance?
No, my high school didn't have one. I played 4 years of baseball as a baseball player.
Oh, okay. Very nice. What position?
I pitched.
You
pitched. We had a pretty good team.
Pitcher, huh?
Yeah, not a catcher. There you go. I know where you're going with it. Well, we just lost him.
Yeah, he's like, Paul just X'd him out.
That AOL dial-up, Lou catches up to him after a while.
I've been using that joke on him for 20 years.
And it works. It still works. I was actually proud of him, Lou, that he figured out when he went to Europe with his girl, that he figured out that he could actually access Wi-Fi on an airplane. I was like, this is pretty impressive for you.
Yeah, that is impressive for him.
Hold on, he's back.
Don't even ask me what happened. Just
No, Chris. We
don't even bother asking.
We just use a typical dial-up AOL joke. All right, boys. So we're 5 minutes away. We're picking number 2. These guys are picking number 5. Have you guys thought about what you're doing here, Chris? Or are you just going to wing it?
Like throughout the draft or in the first round, you're talking?
Well, in the beginning.
Let me make that easy for you, Paul. Yeah, we hopped on a call today. I mean, listen, I said it to the guys the other night. We speak on a weekly basis about all these drafts, so we kind of know already who we like and don't like. But yeah, we jumped on a call today and we mapped out the draft a little bit, and let's see if it falls the way we think it will.
This might be the purest draft, Matt, that we've seen just because of the people in it, right? There's no other type, there's no drafters here that are gonna, unless somebody decides to go rogue, this might be one of the more purer boards, right, guys?
Yes.
That we might see.
There's not going to be those, 2 quarterbacks in the first 6 rounds, or
It's all NFFC guys. So everybody, and it's all guys that draft on a nightly basis. They all see the boards. They all see the flow of drafts. So there won't be any crazy surprises here. Maybe 1 or 2 teams wants to, flag plant a couple guys and move somebody up a couple rounds. But we'll see if that happens. That'll be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that going on.
And we do have the Greek wild card to think about too. We don't know what condition that guy's going to come flying in at.
Yeah. What time is it in Greece now?
Probably 3 or 4 in the morning.
Right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because last night, Paul, when we did the live stream, 10 o'clock was 5 o'clock in the morning there. So
he's gone to communicating on DM. So I had a 6:30 DM fiesta with him as I was trying to get into the shower, get ready for work. And he was, I was drafting on my phone. It was dark. I didn't even have the list in front of me. And I took Herbert. Yeah, and I took Herbert. He goes, and I don't know about Vaccaro, that draft. He was struggling next to her. I was like, oh my God. I said, if I could wait,
wants to talk a little shit to me.
I said, if I could wake Chris up right now, I would, but he'd probably cut my fucking head off if I.
Man. How many guys you think could double dipping tonight and drafting simultaneously?
At least 2 or 3, Lou. I can't imagine they're doing just one.
Yeah. That's it is interesting because this is a 9 o'clock start time, and NFFC drafts don't start at 9 o'clock Eastern. It's always 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So,
and then the owl.
I tell you, I struggled. I did that 1 owl. Matty might be one and done. I was feeling it, man. At the end of that draft.
Yeah, but I got to give you credit. You caught your second wind.
Yeah.
You guys did the owl last night, you saying?
No, a couple of weeks ago, Chris. We did 1 owl, and it was.
I was gonna say you can't stay up that late, Paul, more than once in a blue moon.
No. I rallied, but man, it was not fun.
Hey, did that first prime time go off tonight?
It did. It sold out. I saw that. It did sell out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm doing my first one tomorrow night. My first prime time. I'm ready.
Oh, are you? Is it full yet?
No, I think there was only 3 as of the last time I checked this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm shocked because this morning there was only 3 people in the primetime sign up, but I guess they got it full.
Yeah, it's at 10 o'clock tonight, though. I think tomorrow I'm signed up for an 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see. All right, 2 minutes away. Matt and I are ready to go.
I'll assume that you guys aren't doing any surprises at the top of the board here.
Now, we thought about Pat Bryant for a minute, Chris.
Yeah.
You can get him on the comeback, Paul. So at least save him for the second round.
We don't have a Bijan together. We had a 2, and we got Gibbs. So it'll be nice to do a Bijan team.
Very nice. Very nice. Are you guys a Bijan over Gibbs or a Gibbs over Bijan?
I'm a Gibbs over Bijan.
Yeah, me too. I'm on the same. Chris, I know you love Bijan. You've been.
I'm always going to be a Bijan guy, guys. So.
He's great.
I don't hate Bijan or anything. So I want to have a bunch of Bijan as well.
Yeah,
I met him 2 years ago at autograph signing. He was right before we got drafted by Atlanta. He's actually a great dude. He had full conversation with me and. Shared where he wanted to land and stuff. It was actually pretty cool.
Where did he say? Where did he want to go?
Well, we talked about the Eagles because if you remember, there was some buzz of him going to the Eagles at that time. And we talked about it. And I said, don't go to the Eagles. I said, please. I said, we got enough problems with the Eagles.
Yeah, for sure. Lou, are you going to be inputting our picks, by the way? You want me to do it?
Whatever you want. I'm good either way.
No. Where did Jahmyr Gibbs go to school? Was it where did he play college? Not Georgia.
Alabama,
right? Alabama. I forget.
Running back University over there.
We are off and running, boys. Let's see. Who's number 1? Oh, of course.
Joey Brown.
Downtown Joey Brown.
There you go, baby.
The combo of Sousa and Joey Brown.
This should be renamed the Joey Brown Invitational.
I think if Joey Brown spent a weekend with any of us, the guy would probably run back to Kentucky and never leave.
Oh, yeah. No, we got to bring him out to Vegas one time, Paul.
Yeah. Might be worth importing him just to see how he lasts.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Bijan number 2, the Hillesheim father and son
Great
combo.
dudes.
Oh,
I
nice.
love those two. Want to look forward to every year in Vegas catching up with the two of them.
So Jamar Chase is expected. Puka Nakua. All right, the boys are up.
Do we think Puka's getting suspended for a game?
I don't personally. Lou, you want to punch in Amon Ra?
Got it.
Go. That's what we talked about today. We thought maybe there would be a chance that Puka fell just if somebody got scared off the news, but it was either going to be Puka or Amon Ra for us.
I mean, I see the other guys. Listen, there's a little bit of domestic violence. I mean, Puka bit somebody and he's a little bit of an asshole, but why suspend him?
Yeah, I don't even remember the story. I know it was just happened like right as the off season hit.
Yeah, he said some crazy shit, but I think
and then the drugs
fine.
and the alcohol, right? And then he went to rehab, and he's, listen, he's got a ton of money, and he's.
He sounds like he sounds like an NFL player to me.
Yeah, seems normal to me. Is right.
Yeah. Sounds like it's par for the course with these guys. All right, so CMC, who took him? The Carlton. Okay, so they're still feeling the CMC love.
I can't see these names too good on the board, Paul. You'd think as a techie you would have gotten the board a little bigger, but
maybe you need reading glasses, Vaccaro. You ever stop to think that for a second? Did that ever maybe cross your mind? I could see the names.
Could be that time. Gamberg, that's Stevie G's partner right there, the brains of the operation.
The brains of the operation.
Oh yeah,
I could have wrote Chase Brown in for you.
Yep, Chase Brown. So Paul, we said that last night on the stream that one prediction that'll happen in the next couple of weeks is we could see, because Greg asked us in the first couple rounds, what could we see shaking up, and we said Chase Brown going into the top 10 regularly.
Oh, because I've talked about it with Matt for the last month. I think Genty's great. Chase Brown's on a better team. And, he's on a much better offense, right? So how could you just immediately not think this guy could be as good as Genty? I think that Genty, I like him, but I think people would knock at Chase Brown a little too much in the beginning of the draft season, personally.
I'm sure Dan and Josh were hoping he was going to make it down at 12.
Yeah. All right. So So look at this. It's their first pick. They've had all month to prepare, and now they're debating.
They're probably on their live stream fighting about it right now.
Right. I mean, what are they fighting with their toys? Buzz Lightyear. Oh, Justin Jefferson. There you go. What a tough decision that was at this point.
Oh, look at this.
Double wide.
There you go.
There you go. Some conviction on that second click. All right. So Drake London, we've talked about him and the Falcons. Matt is not concerned at all with the Falcons QB situation.
Yeah. Oh, what do you got? A little Bordeaux there, Lou? What do you got?
Yeah.
A little Cabernet?
I broke out a nice bottle for the boys.
Lou, this is not a classy stream. You're on the wrong
class act. You're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Matty's hand shaking with his 14th glass of coffee.
Dealing with you guys, I need a little alcohol.
Lou, this is like a Red Bull Newport fucking type of live stream, and this is not Bordeaux. You're in the wrong place. AJ Brown going to the Virginia boys.
Okay, 11 is Billy and Willie, right? The Willie-Billy combo.
Willie and Billy.
The Hillbillies. This is going to be fun.
The middle school coaching tandem.
Yep. Matt, that was our combination on the Empire online stream
yes.
that we did last week was James Cook and AJ Brown.
I was happy with that.
Yeah, it seems to be a pretty common combination now. I've been seeing it a good amount of times in the last week and a half.
I mean, it's very tempting. Well, now it's changing. Like you're seeing Brown is pretty much locked into the first round, top 10, as you were saying.
Wow.
Top 9.
There goes Malik. Oh, Matt, the first blow right there.
I told you he wasn't making it to us.
Yeah. Matt called that around noon today. He says he ain't making it to us.
Oh, he definitely wasn't making it to you guys.
Yeah, we didn't think he was making it to us, so better he goes early.
So did the Greek and Gemberg double running back?
Yeah.
I do like the Chase Brown Walker, though.
That's got to be the earliest Abuka share right there.
Yeah, Duke. That's Duke picking there at 8. Chris, in case you can't see. 7 is Carlton and D'Angelo, right? That's the combo.
Who's Duke partnering with?
I think his friend Steve Shumway. He comes to Vegas with him all the time. That's who he's with. He's a nice guy. So I think he's another retired law enforcement.
And it's Jay and Doc at 10, right? With the Lamb neighbors.
Which team is Dr. Roto there?
Team 10, I believe.
And they're ready. Oh, Lamb. Yeah, so he's the Lamb neighbors guy. He got out the copay and.
All right, so you guys are up. Let's let them think. Matt, we'll give them a little silence here.
We're not up. No, we're not.
So next pick.
We can talk we can talk. Just don't let them talk. It's all good.
Oh, just in case they wanted to debate, man. I don't want to get in the way of brilliance. Vaccaro's got to cross off all the names.
It's a master class here.
Chris, what do you do? Take your list and go to the Xerox machine and make like 100 of them?
I invest. You know what, Paul? Be quiet. Let us talk this out over here.
Chris, I think we're 1 in the queue here. I've got a feeling this is going in the same direction you thought it was going to go earlier.
Yeah, I'm good with 1 or 2. However you want to do it, I'll let you make that pick.
Flowers.
So, Paul, I got 3 guys in the queue. If you want to add anybody.
Yeah, number 1's for me if he's there, Matt.
Just don't go rogue like somebody we haven't been drafting. I'm not looking to experiment.
I know you guys. We're gonna shut up after we make our picks to let you guys talk things out. But I will say that I would have liked either of those running backs to come back to us that went right before us.
Yeah, Hampton starting to fall is nice. I would buy that up.
Lou said that he went 22 overall in the early draft today.
Oh,
in the slow OC.
Wow.
I like the Puka Bowers combo. I think I have one of them. I got a Puka Chase Brown combo in one of my drafts, which was nice.
I think I had like 3 Puka and Kenneth Walkers.
Yeah,
that's when Kenneth Walker used to fall. But
I think the Hillesheims are going to take our first Q guy. They did not.
Oh, beautiful!
I would have liked to have seen you get that.
I'm taking the top guy, Paul.
Yeah, Matt, all day.
So there you go. I would have liked to have seen you guys if Barkley fell in your lap. It happened to me last night.
I wasn't doing it.
You would have passed again on Barkley, huh?
Especially in this one. I just think the receivers are just good. I think the whole 3rd round is going to be yellow, pretty much.
Yeah.
Here's interesting. So you got Nelson and Joey sitting here. They got Gibbs. You could argue that
I can see Nelson doing it here.
Yeah, I said it's
They did it.
They did it.
Wow. He went HN. Okay.
Well, Nelson
he gets 2 on the way back, so I think he'll be in a good position. It's a tough spot to pass.
Wow, the Bengal boys, look at that, nice.
Yeah, you got Slim last night at what 310, Paul?
Yeah, right before Chris was ready to snatch him. And
yeah,
I knew I couldn't let him go because he would have been gone. All right, so 3 receivers at the end. I mean, that's a nice start. See, they cry about the 12th pick. Look at that start. Great start. Great start back there. All right, Matt, I see you filling the queue with the Billy is a big Olave drafter.
That offense is that arrow is pointing up big time on that Saints offense.
Yeah, my friend John Gordon was with them today, Chris. He was on Twitter. He did his speeches with Kellen Moore, so I'll see if I can get the vibe from him.
So that was a great hire by New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was, some of these teams they just don't get it. It's like recycled crap.
But you guys are all gamblers. Do you remember the Kellen Moore Boise State betting the over on Friday nights in the WAC?
Oh
yeah.
Boy, everyone. Oh yeah, times 3. Look at you, 3 of you.
Remember the play versus Oklahoma and the
that was crazy. Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
You knew he wasn't an NFL guy. His arm was a little light, even though they really lit it up in Boise State. I loved watching them back then.
I want to see if either team 9 or 7 has the balls to go 3 green. But
no way, 9. They got to go receiver here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if anybody's going to do it, I can see Stevie doing it.
He was telling me today, get ready. I have a different approach. You know him because he thinks everyone's caught on to his, all of his ways.
Everyone's studying his draft.
Right, Chris, yeah.
Everybody wants.
Terry, you didn't know who Ted McMillan was until I introduced you to him. You're right. I had no fucking idea who he was. I never watched a football game in my life until we started drafting Ted McMillan.
He is the best.
He's fucking great. I can't get enough of him. T. Higgins.
Yeah, you see what's going on there? Got a little something.
Oh, yes.
The Sin City boys are going to be trying to buy a piece.
I bet you they break up what may happen for Team 9. That's my prediction. Who's up now? Duke. So Duke's going yellow here. Yeah, of course. That's Duke's a Garrett Wilson.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Stockholder.
Yeah, he likes Garrett.
Yeah,
I like Garrett too, but Paul does.
This has got to be the latest we've seen some of these guys slide here that haven't gone yet.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, Lou, but let's see if he makes 3 more picks, all right?
I'm curious to.
Chris is like, shut your mouth.
I love
Don't say
I can
that.
go here, so there's no.
Lou's not used to this live stream game,
Wow.
so.
Yeah, Lou, is this your first time on one of these things?
Well, I'm not interested, so I'm just curious. At least it affirms my position.
Yeah. See? What a thinking man, Chris. What a good partner you got.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who's up now? This is Team 6. This is Hobbs. Who's Hobbs with?
Not Steve.
This is
He's with Salvatore.
Tet. Oh, wow.
Wow.
We talked about Tet last night, you and I, a little bit, Chris.
Chris, I'm not in on the guy that's at the top of our queue, but
I think
obviously late.
Yeah, I think it's either I'll put this guy right behind him and I'll say 1 or 2, but I think we got to pull the trigger on 1. Lou.
Yeah, the mighty has fallen.
I think you have to as well. I like the guy behind him better as well. But man, that's a tough spot to pass him on. But I don't know. I mean,
nah, I think we got to do it.
that defense is good.
Yeah. Listen, if you want to, Lou, I'll let you call it. If you want to go 2 over 1, I'm fine with that as well. Just make a pick.
I think I do.
Good.
Thank you. By the way, Jody Ryan, with a nice compliment. Your job is to entertain me every night. Great. Thank you. I appreciate the.
Jody, hey, I just spoke to Jody this morning. He was asking me for hotel reservations, and he's just booked New York, and he's coming.
Yeah, saw that. All right, Matt. So we got to get locked in here. What are you thinking, Matt? The top guy again?
Whatever you want to do. I mean, you want to go rogue and take somebody else? Take somebody else.
Well,
I'm shocked that Nico fell to us that far, and we passed. So
I haven't seen him go that far all year.
I wanted to just take Nico because I wanted to get Lad. He'll have an opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 3rd round, Christian Watson now.
Well, look how heavy this went.
Welcome to the 3rd round, Christian Watson.
You know, it's dried up. As I said, it was going to be all yellow. It's all yellow.
So, and it was all yellow.
All right, Matty, we're up.
I know. I'm saying, who do you like? You said the first guy again. So I said, who do you want to go?
I think the first guy. I just.
Okay. I think so too. I mean, but
yeah. No, let's do it. Let's
do it. You to be happy as well.
That's a very complicated question, man. Am I going to be happy? That's.
Yeah.
We're not out on Luther Burden. Groins, damn you.
Not worried at all.
I like the pick. We're not out on either.
If he would have been limping or something, I mean, he looked pretty good the other day.
Hey, maybe he got his injury out of the way early. That's how I look at it too, right? Then he'll be healthy. He got the problem out of the way. We love that offense. I love that coach.
I love that comment that he said today. He wants to set the record for most points scored.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So let's see, Nelson here and Joey. They got, they're going double yellow here. It's interesting though. There's one guy floating around.
There is, and I don't think they have the balls to pull the trigger on it. So
Let's see. This is interesting, Matt. It's going to leave us some ideas.
I would entertain it at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, they did it.
Oh,
They did it.
Wow, look at that.
I would have advocated for it.
Yeah, no, I would have did it.
I would have liked to have seen if you guys would have taken
No,
him.
the fourth round, I would have did it.
Yeah, we would have did it, Chris. I think it'd be crazy not to.
We would have not even spent the 2 seconds on the clock.
I was pretty much thinking they'd go double wide there, but
I'll be honest.
I thought he was coming back our
Moore
way.
has been put into the rotation. What do you want, Paulie?
I mean, the top guy.
Okay, you don't gotta convince me on that one. It's,
I can wait. Can I want to? I already know who this is.
Hold on, Chris. I gotta get a towel. I'll be back. Give me about 10
Yeah,
seconds.
hold on.
Let me get this DNA shake out. Then
Clean up.
Clean
Clean
up.
up.
File 2, Modica's house.
All right,
so
Matt.
that's what we're doing?
Click it, Matt.
Okay.
We got to stick true to our conviction.
Of course.
You know, we gotta squeeze him in on a.
Let me ask Lou.
Bijan team.
Lou, what do you think of Parker Washington? Let me get a different perspective here. Give me yours.
We were hoping you guys didn't pick him, so he came back to us.
That says it all, Chris Lou. That says it all.
I'm in on Parker. I believe the hype.
I told Lou to say that every time you would ask if we were going to take them, just to make you guys feel good.
Oh boy. Yeah, he's a man of the people, Lou, your friend. Yeah, I can see why you kept him around after he made you a degenerate gambler for 40 years.
I gotta jump for a second and do something for Mama. Be right back.
Lou, I am exactly that way, true to form in our queue.
Whoa, double tight end for Theo. Wow.
Interesting. I'm the same, Chris. I'm 1 or 2 here.
One or two.
I think.
Hold on.
I think.
Yeah.
I think 1 is probably the right play for us because I think there could be a rush of them before we go again. And we could get the guy I just highlighted on the way back.
Yeah. All right. I'm good with that.
You agree or?
They're going green here, Matt. That's my prediction.
Yeah. Go ahead, take it.
There it is.
I like it. I saw him go in the 5th round a couple nights ago. That's just criminal.
Yeah, no, a 5th round Breece Hall is like that's cold.
I got stuck on the I went dual running back to start from 12, and he came back to me at the 4-5 turn, and I wasn't going to let him go any further than that. So
I don't blame you.
Not my flex.
Guys, I want to put one question up because we got a few minutes before we draft from Pistol Pete. Is there a different strategy drafting in the prime time? Chris, first.
Is there a different strategy? Yeah, when the big money's on the line, I'm more inclined to move up the elite quarterback, stack a little more. That would be probably the 2. Go get your guy.
Talked about that yesterday.
The 3 main things for me.
Remember on the show, like you're not going to be as passive here, where maybe you're just not really chasing ADP at all in like an OC for the most part.
Hey Lou, how about you, Lou? Do you change your strategy with prime times?
Yeah, I have to agree, but I also think some of it has to do with you're going to a higher stakes. There's less bullets for you, right? I mean, we're all doing a bit more of the football guys than we are with the prime times. So there's more of get my guy, make sure my build is, the way I want it to be. I'm willing to take more risk because the field's a lot bigger. So the conventional build might not be optimal in a field of 4,000 or 5,000 teams.
Right. Yep, I agree with you guys.
Good answer, Paul.
I mean, not to say that like 350 is nothing, but these are more like lottery tickets as opposed to that, So it is like a $1,500.
Look at that. 3 green for the Greek and Gamberg.
And you know what he's going to say after this is over? I told you I'm good.
I'm changing things up.
I'm changing it up. You guys don't even know what's coming to you.
You got to prepare. I'm doing some crazy shit tonight.
I like that Team 10's going 4 wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who's team 10 again? That's,
Jay and Doc.
Jay and Doc. Nice start there. So we got Billy and Willie. I like that, Chris. Willie and Billy. That's
Willie and Billy, Billy and Willie, the Hillbillies. I love this. You know, I'm not going to say player-wise this worked out exactly how me and Lou planned it today, but we knew we were starting 3 yellow in this draft because when you're in this 4 to 6 middle of the board, there's absolutely no way you can go a different way. You know, when you get to the end of that middle of the second round, if you're not going to take Hampton or Barkley, you're getting a wide receiver. And then the third round in that spot is definitely a wide receiver. So, you know, it was just a matter of what we were going to do with our 4th round pick.
Yeah. That's why I like this. This, again, I really think this is like as pure of a draft that we're going to see. Really, this is with all these great players in here. Right, because we weren't going to pass on Bijan. So we had, you know, to me, it's one green. And even with Henry, I would have took him in the 4th round, but we had to go 3 yellow, right?
Yeah, I would have taken Henry in the 4th as well. But if I tell you, if Duke wasn't in this, I think Javonte falls to the 5th round. You know, you have those running backs all fall. So,
just to follow up what I was just saying with the receivers, yeah, like we could have taken a couple more of these wide receivers in the 4th round. But to me, it's, you know, then you just know that when you come back around, you're definitely taking a running back, unless you're one of these idiots that is starting off with 5, 6 wide receivers in a row, which I think is stupid. You're putting your 5th round pick on the bench right off the bat. But, you know, I think this year 3 wide receiver starts are good enough, you know, instead of the 4 wide receiver starts, because then you're like done. And if something falls to you, you really can't take advantage of it.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so Carnell Tate to the Bengal boys with Montgomery. It's a nice start there. I have read some things about the Titans offense not looking so good. You know, I always look at the scrimmages, right? Because they scrimmaged this week, and there were some reports that they did really not look that sharp. I don't know if that means anything, but as much as we like the upside there, they're still not established yet.
Yeah, new coordinator coming in, new coaching, you know, like a whole thing. So,
what team are we talking about?
The Titans.
Titans.
And a young quarterback having to learn a new system. So, could be a bumpy start.
Yeah, I'm worried about the line. The line is trash. That's my concern. I think, you know, like maybe like a Wandell excels. I'm sure Tate will be good, but that's nice. Still getting Warren in the 5th round.
Doc and Jay just not letting up on the receivers and pass catchers, huh?
Yep. Wow, was that Jordan Tyson that just went to Steve and
I've seen him go like 5-2 in the last week. So that's why I was saying on the Empire, I think he's gonna pretty much live in the 5th, you know, maybe early 6th at latest.
Yeah, but I
mean, look at the wide receiver runs. It just, you know, it's why it's difficult, like Chris mentioned earlier, you know, to come out in the middle more so with 1 or 2 running backs in the first 2 or 3 picks. There's just not a lot that can fall to you when it goes rogue like this. I mean, Quentin Johnson's going about a round later in most drafts, but now you get a bunch of guys that are a little more seasoned, and now he's a 5th rounder.
Well, they're desperate to get yellow stickers over here on this side, because if they don't pick one now, they're scared of what's going to come back to them. Yeah. And they only have 2 yellow stickers up on the board. Steve G only had 1 yellow sticker on the board. So they were forced into taking any receivers there. But
I'm surprised they didn't go receiver here. That leaves them with just 1.
That's who. That's Team 7, Carlton. All right, Lou, we're about to go.
7's looking like the roster watch team from the other night.
There goes Kyron, and we're up now.
Chris, I mean, we got a lot of options here. I'm more here, the guy I highlighted, than the one that we have.
I don't know. When you say highlight, I don't know.
Put him up in the draft. He's on the draft board. You could click on him to draft him. Here,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
move him in the queue for you. That's the way I have it.
Okay. So your top guy is who you want first?
I have them in that order. So if you want to adjust it or you feel differently,
You want to go that route instead of
yellow?
Instead of yellow, and the guy that shit. Yeah,
I'm good with 3 in a row of these, so
yeah. I'm taking. Okay.
I think it just gives us foundationally our best.
Taking advantage of the board. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Matt, so we're coming up and
you are on deck.
I mean, I got to think that team one's doubling up here. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
So that should give you an idea of where you want to go.
You like the top guy?
I think we take one of the top two, unless you have a.
No, I mean at this stage,
and then we can go address. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're going to nail 2 yellows coming up.
Yeah, that first.
I don't think they're going with a 4th running back.
Well, if we go with the second guy,
I'm fine with either one.
It gives us something to do. If we want. Oh, there you go. That makes the decision easier.
He made the decision for us. So we're taking him, right?
Yeah, take him.
I mean, I would have been fine with either one, but I think we had to go yellow here, because. Now, do you want to put anybody in the queue?
Yeah, I the top guy, I would say no. I think
Okay.
I'd like one of these.
Okay, let's move him out. I mean, the top guy, I think I'd rather have the second guy, but if you want to take the top guy, I'll do it for
No.
I mean, it's the price, but I don't know. It is a really good deal on it, but I think there's reasons for that deal. I think I'd rather have the second guy, but whoever you prefer.
No, I actually don't have a lot of. Let's move him up. I think the guy, that's who I'd like, because I'd like some. I'd even say that the third guy too, I like it as well. But number one is where
whoever you want to go with here.
Yeah, let's. Do you want to bleed the clock a little bit? And
the Batabi brothers are running into.
We can talk about it, but I mean, do you have
you want to ask me what he had for dinner and just kill the clock a little bit here?
I think we go with the top guy, unless you unless you want the third guy over him. Would be.
No, I think I want Travis Etienne or Etienne. How the fuck he says his name these days?
Nice.
Sounds like Etienne or whatever the hell.
That's a good pick.
He's Etienne. He went as Etienne for all these years. I'm sorry, you don't get the change.
So to me, that's the ideal build out of the 2-hole right there.
I agree.
You know, or the 1-hole, however you want to look at it. Just because of what the board is giving everybody right now in the 6th round at running back.
Yeah,
at that turn.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's it. That's why, with the heavy yellow, you knew there was going to be some value green somewhere. And, got one guy taking 2 tight ends. I just opened it up, and there, we were thinking about Jacobs. I mean, the Jacobs value is hard to pass at this point.
The Jacobs, man, the Jacobs slide is crazy. I had the latest pick on Jacobs, I thought, at 61 from a couple nights ago. He just goes 63 now.
3 did a good job with going wide receiver, running back, and still making that room work.
Trey Hendo. All right, Lou. We are on the clock. Let's just see if we have the.
I'm the top guy in our queue. I think
you're the top guy in the queue.
I think that's my lean. I'm
going to put the other guy. So for me, it's 1 or 2.
I have a lot of 2. I'm not against it. I just think if we're talking ceiling, I think it's the other guy at top.
I'm just worried about what doesn't come back. You know what? I'm good with that in this draft. I'm good with your guy up top.
I think you're going to put those guys at 10, 11, 12 in a lot of pain.
Yeah. Good. Hit that. I like it. It's different. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we thought about him too. I mean, I think that's a great spot for him right now.
I have a lot of Tootin, so I think he's good.
And it's just a different looking build, right? That people are used to seeing. But this year, I think you could get away with this with, again, the value in the 5th and 6th round at running back. Why not flex out a running back as your third running back than a 4th wide receiver?
I think especially after the way you guys started, you got three, you got three monsters. So.
Yeah. The way we started, I mean, now you don't have to look at the running back position for 4 or 5 rounds. So you're going to get an opportunity to fill a lot of voids.
Yeah, I mean, I see the one thing I've learned since, I've been doing these live streams since like the first week of June with Nelson and then Paul. And I just see so many people like not take advantage of the Gibbs or Bijan that they have or the Chase or Puka or even Amon-Ra. And they're just like,
I tell you what, you're in a good room when every person you talk about either goes right before you or right after you. So you've got a good idea of what's going on, but so does everyone else. This is not a room where you're going to get a ton of value.
All right. Well, that's why I said, like, this is, I think, the purest board, right? We've seen. I mean, there's nothing here that the 2 tight ends though. From who's Theo partnering with?
Theo is with Dan Williams, Thunder Dan.
Oh, wow.
And I was just looking at their team. Besides the 2 tight ends, he's got the Puka Devontae Adams. They're going for the Rams stack over there.
You guys are going to block him later.
Possibly. We'll see.
There's a question from you guys. We've got a minute here from Nate Garcia, who's on a lot of our streams. CD Pickett, with you guys going Parker, do you feel the same way with them too? I don't know if they're as explosive as CD and Pickens, but Matt and I are very high on the Jags offense this year.
Yeah, no, I mean, what Pickens has done, even that last year with like the Steelers where they had no quarterback and he had Arthur Smith as an OC, and then what he did last year. I mean, granted, he did kind of like give up on that Thursday night game that was so frustrating. But, I mean, look, he was hurt, CD, but when they were on the field, like all the metrics, he just blew CD away. So, I mean, obviously, everybody's expecting a bounce back from Lamb, but I think it's a lot closer than most.
Chris, Lou, what do you guys think of the Jags this year?
I'm with you guys. I think the Jags offense, I think Liam Cohen proved himself last year with that offense. There's no reason not to like Trevor Lawrence and that group as a whole. So I think they're going to score a lot of points.
Yeah, I mean, I love them. I love the Jags offense too, but they got a brutal first 6-week schedule. And
that they do.
The back half's nice, though.
Yeah, the back half is nice. So those first 6 weeks and then a bye in week 7. So,
what's crazy with the Jags is you really saw this team transform and take off after that bye week, that week 8 bye. It was like you saw when Parker Washington, that's when he really started to break out, when they started to use him more and stuff. And just as a whole, the team just played a lot better. They seemed to get in sync. And like Lou said, with Cohen, he proved himself last year. You saw it in Tampa Bay, what he was able to do with that team, with Baker, Bucky and the receivers. I mean, God, so.
They have a lot of weapons, man. Even Brenton Strange at tight end is deep. You could bring in Travis Hunter as the 4th wide receiver. They got this rookie kid they got late in the draft that they're saying is turning heads. So maybe he's a little sleeper. They're just deep. And when I invest in offenses for fantasy, especially at the quarterback position, I want to know if the top guy goes down, if the whole offense crumbles, or if it's like, all right, we still got 3 or 4 other big options. And there's not that many teams in fantasy and in football that, are 4 or 5 skill position players deep that,
Yeah. By the way, I'm surprised that the Bengal boys passed on Joe Burrow for Drake May.
Very interesting.
I just trash talked him in the chat. Actually,
Yeah, like well,
sellouts.
Yeah. I mean, what are you guys doing? They started off so well, then they take Jadarian Price, who's in a committee, and then take Drake May over Burrow.
I'm gonna say, they probably have so much Burrow, and they're changing it up. It wasn't like they were stacking Burrow this time.
Yeah, I don't know. I just am surprised that take him.
I mean, honestly, like, who should go first? I go back, like, I have them 2-3. Lamar, I think, is going to have a huge bounce back. I mean,
for as much as we love the start from Dr. Roto's team in the 10 hole with 4 wide and Tyler Warren, can you win with Jonathan Brooks and Blake Corum as your top 2?
You could, but it's a huge risk. I mean, a tremendous risk.
They just got to build it backwards. That's the key here. See what they do in these next couple of rounds will be key. I can't judge it yet.
I think. Listen, Chris, those are like no risk it, no biscuit, right? Those two could explode, and you're sitting on an absolute monster. Or Jonathan Brooks doesn't do what people think, and Corum is in a timeshare, and then you're.
I think they're going to have an opportunity.
Week 1 could be an 8 and a 4, and
No. Obviously, right now I wouldn't, but I built teams like this, like built it backwards, and I'm happy. I need to see where they are after the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, and I also feel like with their build specifically with Neighbors and Rice, I don't know if I want to be that fragile early in the year when those guys are just ramping.
That is a good point. Going Neighbors and Rice.
1 and 2. So we're up in 1 pick here, Lou. Let me just see who this guy. Let's see who goes.
Matt, I started filling the queue, Matt, just to.
I'm really not in on the top guy at all.
Okay. I'm not going to die on the hill for that.
Yeah, no.
I'm just looking for, I think, some of the BPAs right now, and at this point.
Again, the first pick.
Wow.
For us.
Lou, it's clearly the top guy for me, Lou.
What I'm saying, Paul?
It's what's that?
Hold on, Matt.
Clearly the top guy for me, Lou.
Ahead of who I just texted you?
Let me see your text 1 second. No, it's for me, it's this guy.
And then get on the way back.
It's those 2 that I just texted you in that order.
Agree. I like
in that order.
Okay.
Go ahead.
DK.
Oof. Chris likes him. Chris, your first time you were on someone's stream, you talked about DK.
I did. And I'm probably in the minority listening to a lot of shows and everything. I am DK over Pittman this year. I just think DK is the big play guy. I think he's the guy that's, 5 for 85 and a touchdown. There's not that much in that offense in the pass game. It's DK and it's Pittman and not much else. And they gave him $25 million a year and they gave up a lot for him. So I know you guys are coming up.
It's the latest he's gone in the last 20.
Here's just a quick one from Nate Steele for DK. Nate, I got you.
I had to look twice before we made the pick. I was like, did I miss this guy? That's late.
Nate's got a question for us. I'm going to wait till we both pick just so we could focus, and I'll put it. He's got a good question. I like to, when people ask questions, I like to have you guys answer them. So Nate, we'll put it up in a minute.
People, Paul, you like to.
Yeah, I'm a crowd pleaser.
You're in your element, Paul. I tell you. You really found your niche.
My element. That would be a casino with a lot of cigars. Go ahead, Matty.
It depends what we want to do here on the wraparound. Do we want to go with a onesie? Do we want to do a stack? You know what I'm saying? If we want to do a stack, we got to do it around here.
Right.
So it would be that. And I would say if we're going to hit running back again, I would say Stevenson, or if you want to hit,
You don't like the guy above him?
Who's the guy? I mean, if you prefer him over that, that's fine. But would you rather just secure that? Because I don't think they're taking a running back here. I mean, I'm not saying he's taking a quarterback, but
yeah, let's secure it. Let's secure it.
Okay, why do we? You got it, beautiful.
Yeah. Let's
you know what I'm saying? I don't really see him taking a running back, and there's a couple of guys we like.
Right,
if
and
we
I
weren't
think
going.
Yeah, and I think if we don't take the quarterback there, I think the run in this, like Chris said, you're going to see this draft, the quarterbacks move up. They're already starting 4 in this round. You know, not that we'd have a bad quarterback, but I think we wouldn't get him. The chance of him coming back would be limited.
If I know Nelson, this is going to be 2 yellows right here at the turn.
I think he's
going to do 1.
I think he should do 1 of the onesie, one of the tight end.
Let's see. Oh, wait. Shit.
So let's put them up top, Paul. Why is this shit?
Yeah.
Oh, so he goes tight end. Kyle Pitts. Nate Garcia likes our Lawrence pick. Nate, I'll get your question up in a second. We just got to think a little bit here. I like the top guy better, Matt. I understand the second one too. I advocate. I think the guy on top gets.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Gets more shit than he should, but that's me.
I'm totally fine with it. So you can make the.
I would. Yeah, I would go. I go that route if it happens to be available to us. I also don't mind the 4th guy, Matt. You've kind of.
I like all 4 guys. I like the first 4 guys in the queue here for us.
Yeah. All right. So Jaden Higgins.
No.
So
wow.
I mean, the 3rd guy, Matt. I mean, you look at the starting lineup and it's fucking nice.
Again, I'm good with all 4. So if you want to go that route, I'm cool.
You make the call. I'm good with any of them. You make the call. I'm okay with any of these guys. It's your decision on this one.
Okay, hold on.
Sometimes I make the wrong decision, Chris, and I get banished from my own live show.
Get yelled at. Matty's a yeller.
Take the
pick.
Lou, you know what? You want to go with the top guy? We'll basically solve that.
Yeah, I think he's a great. I think we have a nice.
I like him too.
We have a nice trio at running back with him.
We're done.
I think in that he's going to run. He's going to get a lot of dump offs. I know Dowdle's there, but he also had competition last year.
He's going to catch passes. Yeah, I mean, Rodgers dumped off what? How many times last year? Over 100. Yeah.
I like your team. I like the build.
Yeah. Thank you. I thought you guys might go with the quarterback there.
That was what we were debating.
With when we took DK, you're saying?
Yes. And then take the receiver.
It was either DK or Lamar. Yeah.
I thought you might go Lamar, Chris, because I know you like him, and he was kind of sitting nice value there in the 7th round.
Yeah.
The frustration is that was what 3 just did was what we really wanted in both of those spots.
Yeah, we wanted to hit the tight end, but
I'm good with taking DK where we did.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's a bad pick. I just assumed you were gonna.
I think they're gonna go with our top guy now, Matt. That's my prediction.
Yes,
Lou, I mean, it's clearly one of the top 3 for me that are in the queue right now.
Yep. Same.
I think that that's tough. It's tough between 1 and 2, I think, Lou.
Well, if you're not going to go with 2, we've got to have a contingency for when it comes back to us. And I think you know what that answer is. So
yeah,
I think it's harder to guarantee we fill that first spot.
Yeah, I agree. So I think that's the play here, and we're gonna go that route.
We called it. There you go. That's what we were debating, guys, at our pick too.
Yeah, I mean the cliff is coming at that position, and once Laporta came off the board, I
was fine with that, Paul. We got our third back. I think Warren should have catch a bunch.
But listen,
the tight end, the quarterback tight end was a nice, That would have been a nice turn too.
And I just think, when you got the Jags' top 2 receivers, right? Again, and we talk about this. When you're drafting against good players, you get your guys. Don't sit there and think you're going to get a bargain. Don't think someone's coming back. If you want someone, fucking take them and just move on. So, guys, you just picked. Let me put Nate's question up because he had it. You guys feel good about Godwin being 1,000-yard receiver? He's being drafted really early. Yep. I mean, what do you guys think of Godwin? I know, Matt, you've been in on him. Chris, I think you drafted him. What do you guys think of Chris Godwin?
I love him, especially where he's going on the board, which is usually your number 4, in the 7th round, 6th, 7th round like that. So I think it's perfect for that type of build. And I think he's going to catch a lot of balls in an offense that's going to be in a lot of shootouts and with a terrible defense.
Yeah, I mean, last year he wasn't healthy. Just look at it that way. He just wasn't healthy. He came back, and you saw just a couple of years ago he was healthy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jaden Reed. It was either the running back, the tight end, or Jaden Reed. That's what we were debating over.
We were thinking Jaden Reed as well, and we were shocked that Nelson didn't take Jaden Reed on the turn there to be at least one of his receivers, but
he took them both down in a wire, so I bet you he was thinking through it.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's letting Joey Brown pick, and then when it sucks, he's going to just incinerate poor Joey Brown at the end.
Yeah, he's going to throw Joey under the bus.
Which Joey's like the nicest guy in the world. I mean, I feel like I'd have to go to confession for a year if I said anything mean to Joey Brown. So I would imagine Nelson's in the same boat.
Joey Brown is a saint walking earth.
He really is.
One of God's good people. So we're up. Who's up now? This is the Greek.
Yeah, you're going down to the corner. Yep.
There it goes. I still think Chris and I debated that as well. I still think that was the right move for us. It is 4 teams to our right. All have to pick twice that don't have a quarterback at a tight end.
And we didn't talk about that, Lou. Yeah, and we didn't even say that, but I was looking at the same thing, and that's why I wanted us to wait on quarterback and pass. Was you look to the right, and there was at least 3 teams that already had quarterback. If a couple more pass, maybe something comes back to us.
I thought, like I said, the previous round you probably hit Lamar, and then I thought when it came back this round you were hitting Herbert. But I mean, I get it. You got the tight end position.
So it's funny too. Here's another one. You get to know these guys and follow these guys a lot, on X, and you get to see them at some of the live events. Doc Roto just posted about Pollard and how undervalued Pollard is in some of these leagues. And in his perfect build, where he starts wide receiver heavy, he goes and gets Pollard as part of that committee, which to me makes that committee so much stronger.
Right.
Yeah, what I was talking about before about building it backwards, like when I've done this, like Brooks and Corum, I've gone with like JK and Mason. That wasn't happening for them tonight. That just it wasn't working out that way. But I'm like I said, Tony Pollard. He made Chris a lot of money at the end of the year. But the first 10 or 12 weeks or so, he was garbage. I mean, he was terrible. He had one of the worst seasons ever. And I think it's a garbage offensive line. So he's not a guy. I understand everybody thinks he's, again, though, I'm going with Mason. But so maybe I'm the guy that's wrong.
I think that was the perfect pick for his team.
Oh, yes.
Had a veteran running back that early in the year, is getting the ball 15, 20 times a game. When you have a guy like Corum or Brooks as your 1 and your 2, Pollard's his RB1 in week 1, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I like. By the way, Dr. Roto and Jay, right? Conviction, bang. They got Lamb right for Dak. Perfect. Yeah. It's great time. That's how you do it.
Well, you had to do it there, though. Yeah. He was not coming. First off, Duke would have took him probably, but you got him at 9-3, and that's perfect.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
You start getting cute.
So Duke will double tight end and double quarterback starting next 2 rounds. That's Duke's game plan. So he's filled up his RBs and receivers. Now comes to 2 tight ends and 2 quarterbacks.
I think he would have went running back if Reed wasn't there. If we would have taken Reed or you guys or somebody else, he would have taken he would have taken a quarterback and started that doubling up with the quarterbacks and tight ends. At least that's the way it's gone. Since
I do think that Lou and Chris are sitting in a great position for the quarterback spot still right now. Great position.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's not like you're not getting.
They're in. To me, this has played out well for them.
We'll see, Paul. We'll see. I expect the guy. Let's see. Rico Dowdle went correct. I missed that one.
Billy is a Rico Dowdle truther, as Matt likes to call people. Truther. He's a truther for Rico Dowdle.
Yeah. Who's team 6 here? I can't see again.
Team
Hobbs.
6 is Hobbs.
Oh.
So now Alec Pierce, they said he didn't get a second PRP, but he also had something done with the heel on top of the ankle.
Yeah, he's fucked.
I don't understand why he doesn't move down. He went from 5th round to the 7th round, but
yeah,
I'm out on him.
I think everyone's going to feel that way in a couple, real shortly, and he's going to go past pick 100.
I don't know how Jaden Reed's going around past him.
Wow,
Jacoby Myers.
Okay, the law firm.
Chris,
What's coming here?
You know who I want over the other guy.
I mean, listen, I won't even ask you who you want. I'm clicking on the button of who I is. That's got to be who you want.
Oh yeah.
All right. And
Good things come to those who wait. I figured it's one of these two guys.
Yeah, well, it was either or. And once we got past, I was shocked. I thought Duke was going to pull the trigger there. And then I was even more shocked when Hobbs with Loveland passed on Caleb in the 6 hole there. So
I didn't think there was a chance we got Caleb.
Yeah, I didn't think we would have a choice. I thought maybe one gets back to us, but we had a choice of both, and it worked out.
Matt, I'm just moving some guys up for us to consider. Because I think we're gonna, if we want to fill a position, it's gonna be there coming the other way.
See, that's why, like looking at it now, we should have went the other way because we're gonna have the top guy here. Do you not want to go? I know he's got one, but I think there's a possibility he doubles up on that.
Yeah.
Here.
All right. Let's see. Well, there's one guy I wanted, right? So Addison, I had queued up. He's gone. So we're up now.
We're up. So do you want to hit a tight end? Do you not want to hit a tight end here?
Who's your favorite tight end is the top guy in our list?
It doesn't have to be the top guy. It would be one of those 3 tight ends that I have queued up. Whoever you prefer.
I mean, the guy on top, I feel like if he's healthy, could be a very targeted guy.
Him. I think the other guy that you didn't move up.
Him?
But just take who you want. Just take who you want at the tight end. Just pick it. You can
feel
like the guy you had. Just go with likely. Just go with likely.
Okay. I feel that,
Okay.
No.
Okay, it's fine. I think you might be the better pick, but it's fine.
Oh man, what happened, guys? Little miscommunication.
I'm actually fine with it, but if you have a problem with it, hit the button.
No. I think he's a little safer.
I like him better. I'll be honest with you.
I think he's a little safer on that offense because I really think, man, outside of Devonta Smith, you're reading things about Lemon not sounding so good. I'm sorry, guys. Fuck Devontae Wicks. I can't stand this. All of a sudden, this guy's going to break out. He's been nothing but a bust his whole career. So I don't care how much they paid him. He can't catch the ball.
How about let's concentrate here. Who do we want to go with here? Do we want to go with another wide receiver? Do we want to go with a tight end again? Back it up, double it up here.
We could.
Sometimes you just got to reel them in, Matty.
He's starting to go on a tangent.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with either one. We could take the guy as number 2 if you want as well. I like pretty much everybody that's in the queue. I like.
Yeah. You could go with this one. I picked the last guy.
Come on.
No, I like the ball.
I picked Goddard. I was the guy that got it up.
I'm looking at it. I don't love doubling up.
Okay, so that's off the board. That's why we had that conversation.
I feel like it's still early enough to start.
So then the question is, do we want number 2 or do we want a wide receiver?
So speaking of doubling up,
doubles down. Okay, hurts.
I'm between Matt, the first 2 guys in the queue. I'm sorry, now the first 2 guys in the queue.
Okay, which Which way would you rather go?
I think because we went with Warren, I'd like to have another receiver.
I agree with that. And that's your top guy?
I like him better than the other one down there. You know, I'm not a big fan of him.
Okay, so then go with him. I like him. I'm on board. We feel the need for some Shaheed.
Yeah. I just I'm a little concerned about the other guy. Okay. Could be wrong. Did you see the picture of him the other day, Matt? The other guy?
Of what? There
was a picture of him somewhere on X. We'll talk about it after he goes. All right.
I mean, it looks like everybody's got their. Well, not everybody, but
look where Harvey's fallen, man. Wow.
Nobody wants him. It's crazy.
He's gonna be hard to start because he's gonna be a pass guy. He's not gonna run the ball, so he's gonna catch passes and that's it. I mean, it's hard to start a guy like him. He's a better best ball pick than he is a redraft pick, I think.
That is early for Denzel Boston. As much as I'm on the hype train too, that is very early.
Yeah, but I mean, who's left at the wide receiver position?
Yeah, I hear you.
That's the problem. I mean, I think at this point now, like, you guys are up, so you guys talk.
Oh shit, 25
I'm
seconds.
top guy in our chat. If not, it's the way you have it. But in my opinion, I think just take the positional advantage.
I see a lot more that I like, others that I like out of the first one than the second one. You know what? I will go with you here. I don't have him. I love him too. So
quick pick on Bo Nix.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I thought that I picked Bo Nix. That's how quick it was.
Yeah.
I said, whoa! I froze for a second. I said, wait, how did I pick Bo Nix?
You hate Bo Nix, Chris. I've learned that.
You know, I don't, Paul. I hate how much you love your Broncos, and I want to see.
I'm not drafting him this year, though. I'm not over. The only guy I've drafted a lot of is Waddle. I mean, listen, taking Bryant late, who gives a shit? But I'm not. Waddle's the one Bronco that I'll take. And listen, I think Nix will score. I mean, he's not a bad QB1 or part of a QB room.
Mm-hmm. Well, could we go back to Dr. Roto's team a second? Because I think it's a good conversation to have. Like, I'm doing a slow OC, and I started out 5 wide receivers. I took Jonathan Brooks at 6'3", and then I took Dobbins and then Mason. So it's like I took my upside swing, and then I built it out that way. So I mean, I don't know. I got Herbert there. You know, Brooks, Herbert, Dobbins, Mason. So I feel pretty good about that. I mean, would I rather have,
his team, like I said, came together pretty nicely.
The Greek loves Marshawn Lloyd. Boy, does he have a lot of Marshawn Lloyd.
I have a lot of them too. I don't have as much as the Greek. Nobody does, but he was.
I think Tyrone Tracy
he was a 14th round guy for a long time.
Did you see that Jordan Renan, I think, posted the depth chart today, the first depth chart of the Giants, and the starters were listed at running back as Scatterboo or Tracy.
Isn't that like in New Orleans too? The same thing. I think it's
with ETN or Kamara.
Yeah, I honestly really don't pay any attention to.
I think I heard somebody say. And we have what's his name on Sunday, Ben Albright. He said the early depth charts are more of a farce than they mean anything.
Yeah, I think it's more for the people that do like ESPN, CBS, those guys to have something to talk about.
Though I do think Tracy will play a lot. I don't think Harbaugh is going to run Scatterbo into the ground because he knows how reckless he is.
I think they're going to run him into the ground.
You do?
I don't think he's a long-term guy in the NFL. Either way, I don't think his career is going to last long. He is one of those guys that's like the smash brother.
One of the reporters said that the coaches are still yelling at Dart to slide more, and he's still not sliding enough.
Yeah, he's got to be him though. I mean, come on. I mean, everybody that was like with Bryce Harper. They used to tell him, "Oh, you got to pull back." Like, no, I mean, this is what made the guy great.
Malachi Lemon, he's thinking like a stone.
He should though. But see, that would be my only. If I could change a pick, I would have went with the tight end in the 8th, and then would have came back with the running back. Because I kind of had that feeling we were going to have
in
a
the
choice.
In the 8th round, where what you took Jalen Warren?
Yeah, I would have taken the tight end, and I could have got.
Meaning you just would have moved Goddard up to where you.
No, Fannin.
No, I would have taken Laporta. I would have taken Fannin. I actually would have taken Fannin.
Oh, 8th round was going the other way. I can't see on the screen. Yeah.
We would have took Fannin.
Yeah.
That was our thought. It was if we don't take tight end here and we take quarterback, we're just in streaming tight end territory. We would have had to wait quite a bit.
They took Trey Harris, Paul.
Well, I think the Greek now is starting to realize.
Wide receiver 2.
Yeah, it's starting to get to him.
Those 4th round Quentin Johnson shares are he's starting to panic on them.
Hey, Steve, if you're listening, you're welcome, right? Because we introduced Trey Harris to your life. Don't even think for a minute you were talking about this guy until we started picking him.
He's gonna say I took Quentin Harris all June just to throw you guys off.
Yeah.
I wanted to move up the board.
You fucking donkeys! You donkeys think I like Quentin Johnston?
I threw away my first 70 online championship teams on purpose.
Your first 70.
It's like gambling. It's like, you know what? It's like the gambling analogy where like a whale comes in and puts like 500,000 on one side just to come in like next week and put 2 million on the opposite side.
We got a buddy that actually did that once, by the way.
That's hysterical. Oh, you guys are up. So
Lou, I would hold on 1 second.
You're gonna take exactly. Yes, you don't have to look again. It's the guy you wanted last round.
Yeah. I didn't want him last round, but I said it was up for discussion just because of what we needed.
Makes it a lot easier now.
Yeah. We're gonna do that.
Yeah. Paul wouldn't take him at 10.
Paul hates this guy more than anything, and I should too because he burned me last year.
He killed me last year.
We're as our 5.
A new dawn, boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stafford.
Him and.
Well, Matt, the second guy now really makes.
That's it. So, one of those two guys, I would say here.
I would say I think Nelson's going to go.
It was made for us.
Yeah. So, but by the way, Chris, I saw a picture of Worthy the other day on Twitter, and he literally looks like he weighs 115 pounds at most. The guy, I'm like, this guy could wake up and walk into a wall and dislocate his shoulder. Forget about playing.
We only need him to go deep, Paul. That's all we need him to do.
You can have him
2 for 95 and a touchdown each week.
I hope that.
First off, in the 11th round, if he came back to us, we would take him.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I know, but I know. I would. It's like press your luck before one of us gets the whammy. By the way, there's a great movie about press your luck. I don't know if you guys ever saw that, about how the guy schemed to win.
That guy at 85.
Yeah, what a great movie! I saw that on a play.
He had it timed out. He figured out. It's either the top guy for me, Paul. I can't move this guy into the friggin' queue. Hold on a second.
Oh, Tesla.
Can you see the highlighted guy on the left, like what Lou was trying to talk about, I think, what Lou was meaning to Chris? Can you see the guy that's highlighted on the screen?
No.
Okay.
I guess that's unique to our platform.
Yeah, I'm going to text you, Paul.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to do this, but
let's see.
I moved somebody to the top, Matt, that I thought maybe you might want to.
Okay. Yeah, he's.
I like him too, Matt. Maybe you know what?
Okay.
I'm
okay. Say nothing. Let him make this pick. So for me, it would be.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
He took Pat Bryant from us, so I think it's the guy I text you if you're worried about that position because I don't think he's coming back.
I thought of him, Matt, or the first guy.
I would have went Pat Bryant if he was there.
Okay, so let's go with the guy that we were chatting about, and now
he wasn't coming back.
Yeah. I just thought of a backup for.
Oh my God, Dan Williamson just fell down.
What?
Oh, Terrence Ferguson. I'm sorry. I saw Ferguson, and that's all I saw.
By the way, I don't think Krosky merit should be ignored. I think people are sleeping on him a little bit.
Round,
I think people are sleeping on that guy a little bit, to be honest with you.
They could be, but what if the other guy that they drafted? I mean, not like
Lou, what are you thinking, Lou?
A 6-rounder can't jump him.
I'd like to add the guy at the 2 at the. Hold on 1 second. Or hold on, let me just put it in order there. Not in order, but one of the top 3.
Yeah.
Or even this one. I know it's a little early, but I do like to get my hands on him. Let's see. Shit. The 4th guy.
I actually like the 4th guy. And
I think we could get him on the comeback, though.
And the 3rd guy. I like them both. I don't like the other 2.
Which one? Say it again.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Take 3.
Sounds like a New York Lotto play.
Yeah.
That's a good pick there. There you go. Very nice. Worked out nice for you guys. You got Worthy in the 12th.
I think this buzz about Tank Bigsby is for real.
I'm with you.
It's obviously a lottery ticket as well, but I don't think he's – I said this on our show the other day, Matt. I think Tank Bigsby is being groomed to be like a Blake Corum, you know, to a Kyron Williams, and it's could be a 65-35 you know, 65-35 split.
It's kind of soured me on Barkley. I thought, you know, I still think he could be really good. And he could catch a lot of passes. That's what I liked about Barkley this year. But it does, like everything you just said. Like he was falling earlier sometimes, and I would take him, but I don't know going forward.
It was time for us to get a little bit in our running back room, so I like that. I like the way our team's shaping up. I'm sure we're going to talk about everyone's teams at the end of this. But I'm happy with my build, our build, and I'm sure you guys are happy with yours as well.
Yes, it has worked out.
And here's the funny thing. You know, as you go through the draft season, I remember a month ago saying, I love drafting only out of the 9 through 12 spot. That's where I want to be. And then I spent the last 3 weeks saying, you know, I think you want to be in the front of the board. And now this week, I feel like you want to be in the middle of the board where if you asked anybody, everybody was saying picks I don't want was like 5 through 8.
Yeah.
But now I just think that's the comfortable spot.
I don't know. I've been since beginning of June. I like if you gave me 1 to 5, I probably, you know, if I can get that 90% of the time. I don't know. Maybe I'm just so used to it, and you can.
All right, so I'll ask you this, Matt, for saying that. And yeah, listen, every spot has its positives, but drafting in the first 3 spots now, do you not feel like that end of 3rd, beginning of 4th round is starting to become a little worrisome because of the you know, the yellow run from the end of the 2nd straight through the 3rd?
Oh,
in some of these drafts, I got caught in a draft the other night out of the 1 hole where I got to 36, 37, and I just had 2 wide receivers left in the queue that I liked. And
no, I think that's a great point because it definitely like I said, I don't know how Paul got slim at 310 last night. I was like, what? So, but my point is this. And I think this is an important thing. Like a guy like, say, Parker Washington for me. I was drafting him in the 5th and 6th round, and on like probably 90% or at least 80%. Maybe it's gone down a little. He's my wide receiver 4, wide receiver 3. So now, if he's my wide receiver 3, I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? If I got to take him, or if I take a McLaurin, I can still. I think after you get past that, then it gets a little scary.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think that, and at the end of the, you saw it in this draft tonight. The guys that were, people were taking Jordan Tyson and
but what's the flip side, Chris? You're getting these, if you like an ETN or a Jacobs, like in my slow, I missed out on Scatterboo. I was by one pick, I was 5'10", he went 5'9", and I've seen Scatterboo fall at times. So when everybody pushes up these receivers, these running backs are going to fall.
Yeah. No,
I mean, I always feel kind of comfortable that I'm going to get somebody either late 5 or early 6 at running back that I'm going to like, or I could double it up.
Mm-hmm. I think it's tougher for the teams in the first two now. When you're starting off with Gibbs or Bijan, and you need to start hitting yellows after that.
I mean, I wouldn't have been opposed to taking it.
It hurts when a running back falls to you in that third round.
I mean,
I think they did it the right way, though. I mean, they got good value at wide receiver, but I think where you struggle is if somebody slides to you like a Henry there, and you're tempted to go take Derrick Henry. What does your wide receiver room now look like? And it becomes that's the challenge: is you either got to stay committed and pass on value because there's just not a lot of options to you at wide receiver there.
Yeah. I think it's so. For instance, like you start off with Bijan. If you come around in the 4th and you want a Breece Hall, you really can't pull the trigger on it. If you're 2 running backs and 2 receivers through 4, you got to wait on a long turn. And when the big money's on the line, these receivers are going to move up even more. It might be desolate at the end of the 5th and 6th for you to like your 3rd and 4th wide receivers that you must take at that point. And then eliminates any quarterbacks falling to you, tight ends, So that's all I'm seeing. I'm saying from the beginning of the draft boards now.
Like I wouldn't have been adverse. Like say I was drafting this by myself at 6.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm top guy.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, you guys.
I'm top guy on the quarterback list.
Yeah, that's where I want to go as well. Okay, yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I'm 1 or 2, so I'm good with either one.
Yeah.
She
blows.
It was going to be tough because even if, I guess 3 would have been interesting. If
we just saw a 13th round Cyrus Allen, by the way.
Yeah, that's another one. I mean, boy, people overrating this guy fucking because he's catching balls at camp. Come on. Holy shit. If I got to see these, and even the drama on Twitter, I don't know if it was Theo today with Ibuka. I'm like, holy fuck, what the drama tweets every day. I know you're looking to get, action to your feed, but oh my God, I can't. Yeah. Oh, Matt, I was thinking about him. So the backup quarterbacks have vanished.
The quarterbacks are gone. So I'm not reaching here. We got Lawrence. I mean, unless there's somebody you really want.
No.
I would say we go Algier would probably be my top guy, but you can go different.
I thought maybe you love the first guy just moved up.
You want to go him? Then that's fine too.
Nah, I mean, we got. I wouldn't mind another receiver, but they really nobody's good. They're all kind of garbage at this point.
I think we can get one after this. If you prefer that guy, if you prefer the top guy, then take him.
No. I'll take who you mentioned because I don't really have much of him, and I think he's gonna get some run. Might not be a bad guy to have as a depth guy. What are you thinking next pick, Matt? I just moved something to the top. I don't know if you're against that. Or to be honest, Matt, you think so? I saw your text.
Okay, then that's a no. That's fine.
Well, I just think there's. Okay.
You see my other text?
Yeah, I would take the first one over him.
Okay, I mean,
but I also like the you see the queue right now.
I would go.
There's no chance that those come back. None. 0. And I think that there's an argument to be made, especially for the top one.
Whatever you want. If you want one or two, that's fine. I don't have a strong conviction. I gave you a couple of options. So whoever you wanted the top two is fine.
Let's see what these guys do first before we talk about it. I'll give you my logic, and if I'm wrong, just
no. You're not going to be wrong. It's not a bad logic. So I'm.
If I was drafted with Chris, I'd be wrong. So I'm used to that.
I'd rather a hot name. There's a hot name.
You'd rather one
or two. I mean, whatever. Because I think there's an advantage at this point.
Which one would you prefer? Out of
I'm torn because I want to go with number one because I just think he's a weapon, and why not take the weapon at this point versus a fucking receiver who, we're literally pissing in the wind. I like the advantage. You guys think it's crazy going with that position at this point?
No, not here. I don't think that's wrong.
By the way, there's a prime going on right now, and from the 4-hole, a team started Puka, Neighbors, Ladd, Garrett Wilson.
God, that's sweet.
Yeah, Joe
wouldn't like that.
In the 4th. Holy shit! Oh, we're up here, Lou.
I will be drafting Garrett Wilson, Matt. I'm not going to avoid him.
You've avoided him every draft for me.
Lou, what do you want to do here?
I didn't say a lot.
I like the first guy I said because of the way we're built, that we don't need him, but he could. The guy I text you.
I gotta go back to that. I'm talking in our queue.
Oh, I'll move it.
There you go, Matt. Look at that.
Yeah, he's the second guy in our queue. Only because we've got entrenched starters and an entrenched potential flex.
Yeah.
I think we just hope to hit a home run.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
By the way, guys, we're at 150 viewers, so that's we got to see if we can win the ratings war tonight.
Oh, that's funny too. You think there's 5 of them out there, and see what the numbers are for each one.
I mean, if I have less viewers than Joey Carlton, I might just stop our podcast at this point.
Who's you paired up with, Paul? Do you know?
We had a new viewer because I got a refill of my wine. My wife's watching inside, apparently, and she said it looked like I needed another glass.
Wow,
Mrs. Weber, too much wine. This is not the show for you.
That's fantastic. Hey, listen, like and subscribe while you're watching.
If you want to hear some of the worst jokes at fantasy football, Mrs. Weber, tune in.
Christina, don't forget to like and subscribe.
You like it?
She's made worse purchases sitting on the couch. So.
Shit. That's funny.
Yeah, this is she might be our first female viewer in the history of our live streams.
No, my fiance watched the other day when I was on your show too.
Oh, okay, all right. So our second.
We're very supportive. We have very supportive wives and fiancés. Paul, does your girlfriend sit and watch your live streams on a nightly basis, Paul?
She hasn't really come around yet, Chris, but I'm working on it. She actually, with the first one I did, I was out at the beach. And she was right out the door. And as soon as I came out, she goes, "Did you get that quarterback in the 10th round?" See, my girlfriend's more of an agitator than she is going to be a supporter. She goes, "Well, you really were deciding which quarterback to take." I'm like, "All right, time to go to bed."
You put her to bed.
It's time. All right. So what we got here? The Greek and Gamberg loading up on. Oh, Jacoby Lane. He complimented me, Chris, on my Jacoby Lane pick last night in our draft.
Wow, yeah, for the win. Nice.
He said, "I don't know why Vaccaro didn't take him." He was poking Vaccaro.
A lot of haters out there, Paul. You see what happens? Heavy lies the crown, my friend. You have all these people with, I got targets on my back. Everybody wants to shit on my teams.
I know it's amazing. You and Matty are like established gurus, and people just like to come at you. The heat
makes it even more sweeter when you're standing on top at the end of the season.
By the way, I loved you, Greg. I have a couple of questions for you.
Yeah, Greg was not.
Greg was not having that. He was like, "What the f? Don't ask me shit."
Fucking Vaccaro's like, I have a couple of questions for you, Greg, if you don't mind. And of course, they relate to his season last year.
Nah, that's bullshit.
The overall prize. Winning the prime time. Not that. I'm just.
It
curious.
was a solid question, Paul. I came prepared.
Yeah.
The first one was actually something I've been thinking about with the, making who goes out to Vegas in week 1? I never hear any of our guys ever being like, I was in Vegas week 1. What is that? Like 3 leagues? Who's there? What's going on in Vegas week 1?
Duke is probably there. Probably some of the
confused by that.
Yeah, the left coast guys probably go, Chris. That's my guess.
Yeah, but for what? I mean, it's not even. Football's not.
If I didn't have New York, I'd be there because who are these people that are in these drafts over there? It's Duke cleaning up in week 1.
Yeah.
Chris, I just hope we see you in Vegas again in the future. I may take action. I'm just trying to. I really want to see you there, Chris. I'd be really.
Chris, do I know something that do I not know something that they do? I mean, are you now?
No, Lou, this guy's getting on me. He's like, your life's over.
He's locked up.
You're never going to Vegas again. Well, I'm never going to see you. I'm like, I'm taking 1 year off. I've been there 5 years in a row, and I plan on being there every year after this. I can't with business stuff this year, so.
We'll be in Vegas. He'll be watching, reruns of Elmo went to Scotland. That's kind of where his future is. Hey, Chris, I drafted Chase Brown. He goes, oh yeah, my kid just scored the first goal in soccer.
I'm at the little league game. What's going on in NFL today?
My kid just hit a rope in T-ball and went 6 feet.
You could laugh now. All your kids are grown up.
Yeah. I got my son coming with me this year. My middle boy is graduated to the family trip.
Oh, very nice.
Another anchor on my wallet has arrived in Vegas with me.
Malik Willis. Man, that's how you know the quarterbacks are all off the board, huh?
Still one.
Well, a couple. I hear you, Matty.
My boy's still there.
Guys, coffee's kicking in. Matt's starting to fucking shake. He's like,
Matt's holding on for dear life. Wow, if somebody takes him on you guys here, it's a screw job.
No, but that was my point the other night. It was like after Kyler went, and I really just can't stand Kyler. But
Matt,
after Kyler went, it was
Just we got time, Matt. Yeah.
If we don't get one, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, that's going to be a very interesting team with him. He's got the coach now, got the weapons, but it's going to be very interesting to see how he performs.
Hobbs been listening to the Fantasy Empire.
Malik Washington. Let these guys pick. And I got to put this comment up. I love Jeff. Look at that, Matt. I mean, his wife watches all the time on a big screen. Now we got 3.
So that's a happy marriage.
Yeah, Jeff, please send me the formula. I'm kind of 0 for 1.
Yeah, you know what, Lou? Oof. You know the other one? Lou, look in the queue and look at the top name I just put there.
Yeah, I saw it, but frankly,
you'd rather the other one? I'm good with that too. That's
only because it gives us potentially another body, and we don't need him. We don't need him until the second half of the year, potentially, when we get into bye weeks.
Fine with that.
Masterclass here, Matt. Listen to this.
I mean, he was 140 ADP last 20 drafts.
Yeah.
I took him early in the draft. I sent the board to Vaccaro. He's like, the fuck you taking Charbonnet the 11th round for?
It was 11th round. That's why, that's the big difference between the 11th and the 15th as your 6th running back.
He immediately shits on. So what the fuck are you doing with that?
He was like your RB3 or something. He was like your flex player. No, but you know what? I'm actually interested to see how quick this guy gets back because it's all over the map.
Yeah, the coach has been talking about him, Chris, like he's almost ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, there was one beat reporter that was like, week 1 is potential. I think it's bullshit. He's definitely
I think that's bullshit.
It is. It's totally going to get puffed. But there's
We're
There's a
going with
reason-
my boy here, Paul.
I know, man. I know. I wasn't. I mean, this might be the fastest click in NFFC history.
Oh, there he
Omar
is.
Cooper, I don't know, right there. That's the.
See, Matt, I'm
That's
glad
the
that
conference.
it's worked out for us.
Back-to-back Jets.
You guys should stack him with Gino if you can.
Oh, yeah. No, Lou, I might pick Cade Klubnik up on waivers for the big
perfect.
week 16 playoff.
And you know what's funny? Cade Klubnik, he sucked so bad at Clemson,
Yes.
but people are talking him up like the Jets have something.
Oh.
Like Jets have nothing.
Thank
It's
you,
the
Chris,
same
yeah.
thing.
He was so highly recruited at Clemson too.
Yeah.
I liked watching the kid. I liked him at Georgia Tech, that Haynes King guy. He played for Carolina the other night.
Yeah, and then he got hurt.
Yeah,
Did he get hurt on that final run? He's out like 6 weeks.
We going Danny
He'll
boy
be
here.
pumping your gas in a.
The pipes are calling.
There you go.
Danny Dimes.
Matt is a
Danny
happy man now.
boy.
See, Matt, we got all of our guys, Matt. We got the kicker, and we got both guys we wanted. So
Maddie's gonna sleep like a baby tonight.
I mean, the guy we really wanted was Shuck, but I kind of knew he wasn't making it back to us.
So, Nate, thanks for pointing out the Cam Ward pick. The Cincy boys are reeling. Nate, if you look at their draft, they fell off a cliff after Carnell Tate. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know, I know that Bowling owns an excavating business. He should excavate the shit roster he's put together.
They turned their
maybe
back
we'll-
on their boy Burrow.
Boy, Paul.
They turned their
abandoned
back on
his son.
Burrow. I mean, Chris, the guy brings you on to talk shit about me. I'm not going to say anything about ZZ Top. I mean, he's got to dig through his bullshit. I mean, look at this crap roster they put together.
You know what's difficult is what happens if they get kicked out of their own league. That would be
Lou Weber with the line of the night right there. I'm gonna
honestly.
That was.
Lou,
That was
there's an AI generator that pulls clips from the stream. I pray to the Lord that clip comes out because that's the first thing I'm posting tomorrow. That the guys who created the league played themselves out of it.
And then they don't advertise it next year at all. They're like, F this, you know?
They're gonna sell the rights to me, Chris, for $1.50 for a couple
Yeah.
of cigarettes.
Oh, Lou, we're up actually. I'm sorry.
We're
We're having fun. I like to get the top one out of the way, or the top in either one or two, Lou.
Oh, my other clock.
I'm good with the top one. Hang on.
I actually think two because of what's available there.
Yeah, but so I like. Oh, okay.
You like the other one?
I'm good either way.
You know what? I don't know.
That guy's
He was the top kicker last year, right?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
beast.
he's always so consistent. That guy.
And he hits bombs too. He hits bombs.
He does, and
Bombs
I
over
honestly
there.
think that people are always like, but just because of the Seattle weather, nobody ever wants to deal with it. But the guy's just fucking good.
Yeah, he is very good. And an offense that I think their defense is going to slip a little bit. They're gonna score.
Mhm.
At least try to.
Free look. So if he comes out and gives you a 3 on opening night, we can always pick somebody else up and move somebody out of.
Yep.
Make it work.
See now, guys, that's a good question for everybody. Like, you know, a Seattle kicker is not somebody you drop. If he drops, 2 extra points in the opener, now you got to go to the wire to bring somebody on. But I don't think I wouldn't drop Seattle's kicker.
No way, I wouldn't.
No.
You know what I mean?
You probably the good thing is you're probably gonna have somebody to drop,
Yeah.
because it's that
Nice
first
pick or
week,
something.
that first week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Worthy should be out for the year at that point, Chris. You could drop him.
I'm laughing because it's probably true. There's another month left in camp. You know the kid's shoulder is going to be on the floor at some point. Cyrus Allen will be going in the 8th round.
Yeah, the difference is I didn't have to pay for him in the 3rd round this year.
Oh, God. Do you remember us all being in Vegas last year?
Oh, don't
Lou,
remind me.
you walked into the sports bar and you were like, what happened? Like you got in like 2 minutes later and Worthy was on the floor and out of the game already.
Yeah, my season was already almost over before it started.
Chris, I had just paid like $28 for him in the fucking auction where I went big with Chase, and I was like, all right, I got Worthy. I have a good team, and I'm like,
Yeah,
that was the end.
If I didn't hate Travis Kelce more than I already do, I mean, that was definitely a reason to hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he ran into him.
Yeah.
And this year, though, how fat he is, that'd be even worse for him.
He looked
That's
huge
crazy.
today. I saw he looked huge today. He's
Guys,
gonna have
just retire. You fucking hit the lottery with Taylor Swift. What are you doing playing football? Game over. Move on.
Yeah, but I mean, look, did it matter?
No, but still, just make a couple of kids.
Nobody in his family should be able to spend the money that
he's on the farewell. He's on the farewell tour this year. He's done.
I'm very leery of that team this year. I think they're going to struggle.
Paul, how about this? I told a couple of people that I think the Chiefs suck, and I think they're a distant third in that division, and I think they're a 5 or 6 win team. Like if they didn't have Mahomes and Andy Reid, you look at their team, they stink. I mean, I know they got Ken Walker now too, but
yeah, because I'm not a fan. Yeah.
No.
By the way, look at this coat. Nelson has tapped out and tuned out, and that's why you're here, Nathan. Because the energy never tunes out of this stream.
Nathan, what took you so long? What were you?
No, he's been here. No, he's been here.
All right. Oh, he tuned in. All right. I'm sorry. I thought he was coming over late.
Him and Jody have been solid supporters, and Jeff Kaz has been in here. So those three have been our
my guy, Jeff Kaz.
Jeff's a good guy.
Yeah.
Jeff's
Nelson was talking a lot of trash. I mean, his trash talk on X was pretty high. So for him to be tuned out already.
So I give Nelson credit to turn Joey Brown into a Cuban gangster is fucking pretty legendary.
That was great.
I mean, you got to give the guy his flowers for that one.
That one was. I agree with you on that, Paul.
That was the first gold chain Joey Brown ever saw, I think. And there it is around his neck.
Paul couldn't resist. He said
I can't imagine any other live stream was more entertaining than us, led by you, Paul.
Well, Chris, that's our secret sauce here. We try to be a little bit humorous. If anyone else has been watching us, say something in the comments so we can thank you for your.
We're the cable TV version of live.
Yeah. You could get a free Matt Modica signed pack of Newports if you want to throw up a comment.
There you go. Used iced coffee.
By the way, Matt, when you go overseas, like to Europe, I bought a pack of cigarettes. And on the cover is a black burnt lung saying "Stop smoking." My daughter's like, "Dad, what's that?" I'm like, "This is how they tell you not to smoke in Europe."
A black burnt lung.
But cigars are good for you.
That's literally what it is.
Pretty soon they're gonna put like an old person in a chair, shriveled up.
But they do. It says
"This
"Smoking
could be you."
kills. Well, Chris, you got the guy with the voice box. Like,
I was just gonna say, like the commercials when they scare the shit out of you. The guy's like, I used to smoke. Don't do this.
You're fucked up, There's going to be a cabana in hell for you.
Chris, save a seat for me. I'll join you in the cabana.
Yeah, you'll be sitting right next to me, Paul.
He'll be smoking his cigar.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Sean G, thanks for the support, brother. He's been here the whole time. Matt, well, just send us your address. Matt will send that signed Newport to you.
Oh, man.
All right, so we're
home stretch, boys. What are we in? I can't see the effing round. 16th, 17th?
17. Yeah. I can let me move the board up a little bit.
Rookie.
There you go.
Amateur hour.
Oh, we're pushing 160 now. Again, I think the ratings war might be right here, boys. Hold on, NBC's on the line. They want to sign us up for
Dick Ebersol.
Dick Ebersol.
Dick Ebersol's on.
I'd like to offer you guys $20 for the year to join.
Sponsored by Lucky Strike.
Yeah.
Evan Ingram. Wow.
The guy the other night was telling us.
We talked about it, right? Oh, here's a good question, Lou.
He's a forgotten name, man.
Yeah, Ryan Edwards.
Chris, I'm good. I'm good with the top two.
Lou, I'm having so much fun over here with these guys.
I forgot you were going.
Yeah, I'm over here.
And Lou, you got a question for you when you're done.
No, I'm not interested in the second guy.
The top one that I think is good for us.
Oof. Okay. Who they got open in week?
Washington and Tennessee.
Oh, Edelman just said to me that the one of the other streams is at 500, so we are distant.
Wow. You know what? I wouldn't be shocked if Edelman's just lying because he's just trying to get under our skin over here.
Lou, there's a question for you from Sean.
Yeah, so I'll give him an idea. So yes, that is Bure. There you go.
Pavel Bure.
Got some Sidney Crosby.
I can't believe you have Crosby's jersey up there.
Yeah, you're a Ranger fan, Lou?
We got another Crosby. We got McDavid.
McJesus.
Are you a Ranger fan, Lou?
I am.
The fuck you have a Sidney Crosby jersey hanging in your
Seriously,
office?
and then no Messier, no Leach.
Wait, time out. I got the other side of the room's got some Rangers
Doesn't
stuff.
matter. You don't put a
and Leach
Sidney
and stuff.
Crosby jersey.
Let's be honest. The Rangers haven't had a good player in 30 years.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna blow up one of the pictures of me and Messier at the bar, and I'm gonna send it over.
Paul,
to
you don't want to go with the second guy here?
I appreciate it.
You want the top guy?
I like the top guy, or even the third guy, but I'm indifferent. You want to take the second guy just because of what we have?
Are you good where we are at tight end, or do you want another tight end? That's the question.
I think we're good where we are, but I do like the top guy.
You know what? For shits and giggles, let's go with number 2. Here.
Okay.
Let's take him.
We're now going to get points for passes defensed. We're going to get points for passes defensed. Oh, Sean G, a great Pens fan. Well, you had your run. You've had a lot of success as a Penguins fan, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's definitely been a good run as a Penguins fan.
I mean, look, you would have put an Islanders jersey in your office, would you? I mean, Penguins, I'm not even happy with, but I sure hope.
No. Islanders and Devils and Flyers are where I draw the line.
All right. At least you got some semblance of decency. I mean, that would be.
Yeah.
Pavel
Bure. Away, Paul. We're not crazy.
We could talk hockey all day.
Okay. Do you want to go Steelers defense, or do you want to go?
Yeah, that's fine. I like them.
I think that's the play, right?
Yep. I'll click them. Done.
They got somebody at home in week 1. Why am I
Atlanta?
No, Atlanta.
And that's why I wanted to go Pittsburgh D actually over Philly's D, but
Washington, no Tunsil, and then you got Tennessee the next week.
Yeah, I was hoping the Eagles made it back to us. That's who I wanted.
You wanted Philly?
Yes, I wanted Philly. That's what I was hoping made it to us. Because again, even if they score points, you're gonna get sacks and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Lou, I'm looking at one of the top 2 in the queue right here.
You think me and you are gonna have to be our 6th receiver, or what do you think?
My eligibility is up.
Kenny Vaccaro, he's doing the wheel around.
I think speed-wise, you got me. Hands, I got you. So.
Well, Chris said he's in the best shape of his life.
Weber, they called him.
Yeah.
I heard that, Spatera. You keep throwing around that you're down 11 pounds, feeling like you're down 50.
The portly Pope has joined us tonight, everybody.
Funny guy. Don't worry. I'm going to get this winter weight off sooner or later. Lou, maybe next winter.
That was amazing.
Chris will have the first 3D tux at his wedding.
Who do you like, Chris?
The top guy, you could take him here, Lou.
Pray for a trade?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sanda special, we'll call that one.
Yeah, Mike would be proud.
Yeah.
We'll take. Hey, listen, he was
in the spreadsheet.
Right now, he's still playing with the ones, and I think he. I don't hate the pick, to be honest with you, this late. Crickets.
Yeah, I mean,
like I said,
you're not
going to get a compliment on Jerry Judy from me because I watched enough.
If he gets the whole thing is the trade,
How much is he making, guys? Isn't he making a shit ton of money still?
He is.
They signed him
On the team.
I know the buzz is all the rookies, and rightfully so, but You know,
it's not even that. If they start, I mean, I don't see how Watson is on this team. How they just don't. It's dead money. Just eat it. It's over. That money that you spent on that guy is over.
they said he's the leader right now for the quarterback position.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, just the clips you see in practice are horrible. I mean, not that Shador is anything of.
T.J. Hawkinson,
Keenan Allen, who will end up somewhere.
Yeah,
that was the other one.
I got a feeling Keenan.
I was good with either one.
See what's going to happen like early in the season, and then
he could do that. But you know what? There's another 3 weeks. We're about to have 3 full weeks of training camp games. Mm-hmm. Some receiver is going to go down. And that team's going to wind up getting on the phone with Keenan Allen and probably get an extra couple million out of him.
Yeah, why not like Philly for him?
Oh, I thought San Francisco. I would have rather had Keenan Allen than Debo.
He's definitely not going to San Francisco now.
Yeah, no, not now. But I mean, wouldn't you rather have him? Put him in the slot.
What about Baltimore still?
Oh, so Nelson does have Stevie and 500. So when Nelson's got the FTN power behind him, 575.
Yeah.
And the Greek is on.
The Greek's live from
and the Greek. And the hands are moving. You could silence him by tying his hands together, Chris. He's got,
Yeah.
And he's like Stevie 3 times. He'll say, "You like that guy? You like that guy? You like that guy?"
So basically, with Steve G on, Joey Brown hasn't spoken 2.5 hours.
Joey Brown hasn't
had a word in at least since they welcomed him in on the show. That was the
Joey Brown's got the Padre hat, deer in the headlights. Look, poor Joey Brown.
Yeah. Joey said, "I like Gibbs here at 1," and then that was it.
Like, I want to take Jade and Higgins, and he's not. And nodding his head right now. Joey's doing this. He's nodding his head. That's like probably his role with these savages.
So who do we like here so far? What builds stand out?
I stopped really looking.
Yeah, I like to go back once we're done, and then we'll go through them all. Like that's to absorb them. Steve and Gabram have been pure comedy. That's the Edelman recap of the live streams.
Edelman, where does your loyalty live?
Yeah. He says he has us both side by side.
All right.
Edelman's a
class. Obviously, he's got the volume on. He's got the volume on
them.
Yeah. On mute.
Edelman's man cave downstairs. He's got 200-foot screens. He's got the 200 inches.
Yeah, he's got a quad box going right now, and he's taking advantage of some soft fields right now as well while he's listening in.
Yeah, 100%. He's got it's like the Red Zone Sunday Ticket quad box up there. Got 2 drafts going. He's got a bunch of live streams.
And he's got to hang that Colston Loveland jersey, Chris, in the back. Yeah, I mean,
rubs it in with the. I think it was with McCaffrey on the other side.
Yeah. Because when he took his picture, I'm like, that's a little. Yeah, he took a shot at you right there.
Yeah, Lou. You know what they did to me? They AI'd my face on the 50K silver bullet check that Edelman.
Try blaming it on me.
Was the most fucked up AI thing someone's ever sent. It was
man.
Slap in the face. Who's team 8?
Team 8 is Duke. The Duke.
Oh, Duke's having a field day with those tight ends, huh?
That's a Duke move.
Yeah.
It's destroying the field. You don't want anybody to get any other tight ends.
Mm-hmm. The best was that guy the other night who drafted 6
tight ends, right in the 4th.
That was insane.
Well, there's still 2 rounds left for Duke to tie the record then.
The guy actually got Gibbs at 3, and even before the 6 tight ends, he totally destroyed that.
Chris, we're up again.
Yeah, I'm over here just
You like the top of the queue right now?
The top of the queue. No, I don't at all, actually. Interesting.
Can't sell him on Samaj P. Ryan, Lou.
I like the guy third as
Lou, I'm going to take this, Lou, and we got 20 seconds left. That's the last thing I just put in. What do you think about that? Just to go double for the
to try to get dog walked on opening day.
Yeah, why not? All right, you know what? We'll take your guy.
Wait.
We got 2 seconds. That was it. All right, we effed up that pick.
Yeah, I didn't love that. Either one.
That was what you had, no? That was your top
I didn't like
guy.
either one of them.
Well.
I do think their defense is much improved, but
by the way, the Greek's hair is legendary. Wait till you see. He looks like a fucking disaster right now.
And there you go, next pick.
Yeah, but we have a kicker.
Number one, Matt.
You
for
get
us.
to see,
Yes,
that
would be
back to back, and then pick the points.
I'd like to go one and then we say three.
Fine. I think he's gonna go because if you look, Matt, there's a chance that he goes.
I mean, are we just trying to take a body that might actually be okay at this point?
Beautiful.
Oh,
free look.
I'd say Matt, number one for us.
Yes.
A steal at this hour. The best hair in the NFL.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Do we just take a guy that we think is going to be productive? And that would have been my thought was Dolce.
You should be doing the Head and Shoulders commercials. What's his name?
Yeah, I mean, that should have been, we should have went that route. I don't know why we didn't have it in the queue.
Or just stopped paying attention, it seems like.
Yeah.
Nelson took him, the bastard. You want to, I don't know. This is pretty much, you know.
I'm good with the top. I'm good with one of the top two.
Matt, I just put a guy in. He might get traded. But I'm not advocating. I'm just looking.
Yeah, I'm trying to find somebody better.
How about this guy, the third one?
Isn't he injured?
Yeah, but not like he's not dead. He's not fucking terminal cancer.
That's always a good thing to draft.
Okay.
Head, you know?
Go with him. I really, you know.
He's not dead, and he might play. All right. So then what we'll do, guys, we'll recap the teams once this last round is over. Wow, 600 views for Sousa and the boys. We are hitting close to 200, which isn't probably terrible. But the Greek coming in with the ratings. I mean, look at that hair. The Greek, he looks like got hit by 3 trucks. I mean,
wait, you got the picture up or no?
Well, it's hold on. It's let me hang on for a second. I'm going to take the board off for a second.
He's been away for 3 weeks.
Wait. Like, give me. This is where I could do a little bit of technology here. Hold on,
Chris. I'm taking the top guy.
Yeah.
I don't see him. I see Gamberg.
Four iced coffees in it.
4 iced coffees.
Hold on.
Lou, who did we take?
Rashad Bateman.
Oh, there you go.
We're trying to turn the clock back.
Championship.
At this point, that's not a bad pick. There's nobody there.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to screw it up. I can't try to put it up, and I couldn't.
Don't worry about it. If you go to @FTN, you can see him on Twitter.
Oh, hold on, I might get it now.
They said they were going to move him around a bit, so he's going to run more wind sprints this year without getting any targets.
Oh, well, that's
it's hard to see. Let me see
if he ever sniffs our starting lineup. You know,
there he is.
Look at the bottom there, Chris. There he is.
This. Holy shit.
What the fuck is going on?
Good Lord. Nobody could talk shit about my haircut from the last month after seeing this.
I mean, this is like I can't even. What looks like he's in.
He needs some sunlight.
Right. 1970s kitchen. Yeah. I mean, what's going on?
Donnie Brasco-esque.
Gamberg looks like Pesci in Goodfellas.
Look, Gamber got electrocuted with that hair. The hair's shooting up.
Yeah,
He looks like the Jewish Don King or something with that hairdo.
Oh my God,
All right,
that's
so
up there. That's got some height.
Yeah, it's got some.
I didn't realize he was a Philly guy. We were chatting today a bit.
Oh, did you?
Oh.
Did he? Oh, really?
I love it.
Oh, really? You got a hold of Weber's DM.
Lou, give him your number. Lou, give him your number.
No, we didn't get that far. I don't like to put out on the first date.
Lou's like, I got to share Bordeaux with him first. Make sure he's a class act. Don't worry, Mrs. Weber, you're safe. All right, so we're done, right?
We are. We have completed. How long did we do this in? It's almost 2 hours.
Yeah, a little longer than most drafts, but yeah, everybody's got a partner. So let's look. Team 1.
Hold on, I got to get out of this and then go look at the regular board. And yeah,
I mean, listen, 3 running backs is different. The Henry value was there. I don't love the receiver room, but
But it's all the running backs.
Right.
Yeah, I mean it's going to look really good when those guys all explode in the same week.
Right. And they're all the primary touchdown guys, on their teams. I think, one guy I like is Michael Wilson. I think people are kind of sleeping on him. I think he could have a better year than Harrison again, personally.
Yeah, I like Michael Wilson. I haven't really drafted him much. I drafted him early on, and then I haven't. But
what do you think, Chris, of Team 1?
Yeah, I'm trying to find some holes in it, and honestly, for starting off with 3 monster running backs, you have to go 3 wide after that. He gets the job done. 3 good receivers, a good pass catching tight end that is a top 5 guy. Higgins has got the upside this year to come in for any of those receivers if they falter a little bit or bye weeks. And he put 2 good, QB1s together pretty much. So, and he took some shots with Pat Bryant and Douglas that, maybe these guys find a way into a flex position. A wide receiver 3 position for them. So, yeah, for the odd build of starting with 3 running backs, it's definitely good enough.
And that's the thing that stands out to me the most is he knew he was going to be weaker at wide receiver. There was no, that was obvious early, but he didn't give up any other positions. He made sure he still got a good tight end. He's got 2 quarterbacks that are potentially, quarterback 1 type, top 10 quarterbacks. So, I mean, he didn't give up anything besides, where he's going to be at wide receiver 3. I think that's smart. I mean, they did a good job.
Mm-hmm. Good job, Joe Brown.
Yeah, Joey, you should be hosting the next FTN show.
Let me ask you guys this, though. Let's play this game as usual. You take Derrick Henry off this team and you replace him with did I freeze over here?
Yeah, you're good now, Chris. You're good.
I said, let's play this game. Yeah, take Derrick Henry off this team and put in either Terry McLaurin or Parker Washington, just say, to go with DJ Moore. Would you like the team better?
No,
I like Derrick Henry there. I just think he's got.
I
like Henry a lot in that spot.
I like that he went Henry there. I would have went Henry on the comeback because I thought he might not do it. I thought there was a good chance.
Now, how about this, guys? How about Gibbs, Olave, Henry?
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing, Paul.
Right. Then that.
But that one you don't know. Yeah, but that you don't know at the time. But I bet you if he could go back, if he knew he was going to get Henry at 36, there's no doubt he's taking a receiver instead of Achane.
That I agree with.
Derrick Henry, the only running back drafted in the 3rd round. Look at that.
And it's probably
the
latest he's gone since camp started, at least. I mean, I can't remember seeing him going in the 4th round.
Yeah, early on,
in the 2nd a lot.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to go Devonta Smith, but they went Achane. So they changed it up,
Yeah. All right.
So a lot of these, you got to look different.
So our team, let Chris and Lou
yes
dissect our team.
Yeah, I mean, I love the build. I said it during the draft with Bijan and then 4 yellow. I think you, I think you, I think you lucked out with clipping Brian Thomas. If those receivers go a little earlier in the middle, you know, I know Matt. I know you're comfortable with a Jordan Tyson. If Jordan Tyson would have went earlier and just switched it with like a Brian Thomas and Mike Evans and Adams go on the right side of the board, I think you guys would have been in a situation where maybe your fourth wide receiver you wouldn't have liked as much. But
I would have advocated for Downs or Godwin if those guys were all gone.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I love that you get ETN as your second running back. That completes the first 6 rounds real nice. And then you put together the, Trevor Lawrence, stack. So I like it. I don't see
I just would have swapped the running back and the tight end. Like I would have taken Fannin, and so I had a feeling the running backs would fall a bit at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And we could have had even having a Rashad White.
Yeah. I know
it's not that big of a deal.
But did you think that he was going to take Fannin at the turn?
No.
What do you mean? I think he was going to take Fannin at the turn.
So when you took Trevor Lawrence, you're saying you would have replaced?
No, he would have replaced Warren.
No,
yeah, Warren.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant instead of taking Lawrence.
Or like a Laporta, if you prefer him, whatever.
Yeah.
But
you had to lock in
look, I like Warren, so I don't have a problem.
You had to lock in the stack once you had Parker and Thomas with him not having a quarterback there. So it made sense. I hear what you're saying with the Warren thing, but I think we're nitpicking a bit.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Warren's going to go sooner in most drafts.
Maybe it's that, Chris. But I think it's a good team. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I think it's a good build too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, took it to Hillesheim's.
They got great value with Jacobs where he went. Similar to you guys, where they were able to get 4 yellow and 2 strong running backs, to start. And then I think they made the right move. I mean, we talked about it at 5 with Jackson. You can't let Jackson go much further than that. And then coming back, they knew what the tight end, was going to look like if they passed on tight end. So they wound up getting an elite tight end, an elite quarterback, 2 strong running backs, and 4 wide receivers. So from a foundation standpoint, they did a great job. No surprise.
Yeah, we wanted Addison. If Addison would have made it there, we would have taken Addison there and the tight end after the turn. But
I always will this year. I'll always like from this side of the board the 4 receivers, 2 running backs start with the running back being in the 6th round. They kind of did exactly what you guys did. They just flipped the first and second rounds, and a lot of people are going to be faced with this situation, I think, in these next coming weeks of Hampton and Barkley coming down to this side of the board where that wasn't the case for the last month, right? Hampton was a first rounder, basically, maybe early second. Barkley wouldn't get past pick 15 or 16, but now Barkley seems to be a guy that you're going to see a lot between 19 and 23. And these guys that are drafting receivers, the Chase, Puka, Amon-Ra guys, are going to have to decide, well, shit, I wanted to go 4 wide or 3 wide to start, but Barkley's in my lap now, and I might as well get my RB bell cow 1 here that's on a different tier out of the way now, and then go hit the yellow stickers in rounds 3, 4, and 5. That was his thought process, I'm sure, and he pulls it off with Watson, McLaurin, and Mike Evans.
Yeah, that's a nice team. So I think we're all on board, solid there. Now, team 4, which, we knew they did something different. They hit the 2 tight ends, great receivers. Well, we got Collins at the 3rd round.
That's the furthest I've seen Collins fall.
Yeah. And then they build a running back room of, the
Patriots.
2 Patriots and Dobbins. I like the quarterback. I mean, I think they're a little thin at receiver, but they did get Boston and Naylor. But I think overall, this could work. I mean, it's not for 2 tight ends. Getting those 3 running backs in the middle was paramount, and then they got an elite quarterback.
The one thing is they're very reliant on Rams are on a bye, or Devontae at 33 gets injured or something like that.
Yeah.
The wide receiver depth is.
I think overall, even take into account the running backs. I mean, Henderson and Stevenson, you got
that's
one
what
team.
You sacrifice when you have.
I
understand they're going double tight end, but
and they built a Ram stack, by the way, right? So you also got to look at that. Might have been the plan, right? They got Puka, Devontae, and Stafford.
See what I think I would have. I can't argue because you got Jaden Daniels tonight, so,
right?
The only thing I'm trying to think of is like you sacrifice him for like a receiver, but I'm going to take Jaden Daniels on the Jordan Addison. So I can't argue that.
Yeah, the risk here is the receiver goes down and you're stuck starting Boston or Naylor. That's the problem.
I mean, that's the trade-off of taking the two top tight ends in fantasy right there.
But see, I think it's tougher to do it with the two guys on the same team.
Right.
Do you pass Stevenson there and put Pollard on your team or Mason?
Yeah, I would.
I don't have either way. No, why? Because of already having Trey Henderson?
Yeah, because he's fragile now. He's already fixed with a tight end that has to be his flex.
Right.
So now to put another player potentially that has to be on his bench, he starts getting really short at position. So while I get locking in the Patriots backfield,
Jaden Reed would have looked really nice on this team.
I think with the two tight end, I think that's tough.
And the fact that Dobbins isn't exactly, Cal Ripken.
I see what you're saying, Lou, but I don't think he was thinking that. I'm thinking he's fragile at running back, and if one of these guys goes down, he has a legit RB1 on his team now.
Sure.
And on top of it, he's flipping his running back room, whereas in week 1, he's got two guys he can rely on to put in his RB1 and 2 spots in Ramondre and Dobbins, with Trey Henderson, the odd man out, even though he drafted him first, just to wait and see to bring him into the lineup if he has the breakout or if Ramondre goes down. But I would start Ramondre and Dobbins.
Here's the danger.
Nitpick, then he's got Daniels, so he's got an elite quarterback. He goes and takes Stafford, where he had Rodriguez potentially on the board as well. I'm talking about having a body to go week 1. Dobbins is already shown that he can't stay on the field. You got two guys that are going to be split in time, right off the jump. Now you're praying for somebody to go down. That could take 10 weeks, 12 weeks before somebody goes down. It would have gave him another versatile spot to use a player where he needed more depth. I think it's going to be interesting. It's fascinating because I don't think you'll see another Bowers-McBride team. And that's certainly, they could both go berserk and this could look really attractive. But I
just think the problem is depth. Like, say if Puka was suspended week 1, then Boston's or Naylor's in your starting lineup.
Yeah. I'm trying to hate on the team. I really can't though. I think
the only problem is the depth. That's the only thing.
I think he's a body short. And probably at running back and wide receiver. And that's where it becomes difficult because he's got a lot of guys later that could, it's the same conversation. If Gibbs goes down, Pacheco is a great fit. If Montgomery goes down, Marks is going to be a good fit for him. But we can't expect that to happen because, we haven't started the season yet. And he kind of needs bodies to start the season.
Okay. Yeah, so it's an interesting team. Team 5, you guys, Matt, I can't find any.
No, the only thing we talked about it already. Like if they were going to go Lamar or go Herbert, but it worked out. They got you got Caleb and they got Shuck. I would have loved Shuck in the 13th. That would have made me look.
Matt, when you start off with this combo right here, you start automatically thinking, "Wow, I got 3 hookups. I got a Goff if I wait." Mm-hmm. I got Lamar if I want to go, a little earlier, right? And I still got Herbert in the middle. So then we wound up with none of them. But
it wasn't by design.
It wasn't by design.
I can't blame these, but I think I said it worked out. I would have probably smashed Lamar way.
We talked that through, and I'll say this: I bet you if we were doing this and we were coordinating on a diamond or something, Lamar's the pick. We jam Lamar in there without a doubt, and we probably don't even talk about it.
Mm-hmm. That I agree with. I would say this: we would have had a sacrifice Fannin if we went with Lamar because I don't think I would have took Jaden Reed probably where I took Fannin, and now we're looking at a situation where, I mean, listen, when you play this all backwards like that, like I'm playing it out, I mean, Isaiah Likely would have been our tight end 1, and I would have been fine with that as well.
I'm in agreement with you. And then if you think about it, so instead of the build we have, you could have had Lamar with Reed and Addison potentially. You could have had a 4 and 5 that you really like, with a Lamar and then Likely as your 1. Now, again, we don't know how it's going to play out.
And then you could have had T. Ferguson or Worthy.
Yeah, we don't know how it's going to play out.
Yeah.
I like Fannin. I like Caleb.
No, it worked out for you. Like I said, it worked out for you guys really nice. I like the backup running backs you got for your depth.
Yeah.
Well, let's go, guys.
I don't really like their depth running backs or like bench running backs.
But after Fannin, right, guys? Why Likely? So I mean, you're going to play Fannin a lot. Is Likely a guy you think could explode, and you might use him in a flex once in a while? Like, why him there?
So it's two-folded for me, and Lou can answer the same thing. But one, you have insurance on Fannin, and two, if Fannin goes down, Likely just steps right in, and I have you have a tight end 1 on your hand. I think Likely's a top 10 guy, and then the second part is in case we get short, I have no problem flexing Likely out. If DK Metcalf, can't go 1 week, or if it's his bye week, or Tootin's on a bye week. I look at Likely as our wide receiver 5 on this team.
Okay, I think of it the same way. I also think after Likely, there is a significant drop off in my eyes at tight end because of the buzz around Likely, where they have him positioned potentially as the number 2 target on that team. Where as much as we're all in on Neighbors, there's a chance Neighbors isn't Neighbors for a few weeks to start the season as well. So there's a ceiling to Likely that I think you just can't get out of the guys that go behind him. I guess you can argue it for Kittle. But again, we're talking about a 33-year-old oft injured, coming off of an injury. Is he going to be available week 1? There's more question marks there, I think, even with Likely, who's got a really narrow tree.
And the last thing I'll say about our team is when you draft like this and you hit on 3 running backs that we like in rounds 4, 5, 6, it's such a luxury to be able to take off at running back in these rounds 7 through 12, where we go Metcalf, Fannin, Caleb, Likely, Worthy before we even hit Bigsby. Everybody's scrambling for running backs, moving guys up the board, taking shots on, Rico Dowdles and Gainwells and, Tracy's, Harvey's, all these names that could be shit. We got our 3 guys, out of the way already.
And we talked about that before the draft. I mean, it wasn't necessarily the players that we talked about, but, a lot of the names we did discuss, and we talked about would it be unique if we went 3-3, if that's what the board gave us. And that way we wouldn't have to worry about running back for a significant time while we put tight ends, quarterbacks, and some wide receivers on the board. We're starting to like some of the wide receivers that slide. I know everybody's in a rush to get their wide receivers, but I think Chris talked about it on the jump. If you've got 3 that you're really comfortable with, there's a lot of ways for you to pivot now, maybe that weren't there years before, that I don't got to rush to put the 4th guy on the board because I could find a bunch of guys in round 7, 8, 9, and 10 that I like.
Right.
Yep.
All right. Makes sense. Team 6 was Hobbs and who was Hobbs with again?
That's a good question.
I forget who he was.
I jokingly said Salvatore.
Yeah. So they go with JSN, Hampton, Tet, the tight end, 2 running backs. What do you guys think? I mean, then the build is got what you're looking for in the top 9 rounds, and then got quarterback. I don't love the players as much in the middle there, but the build looks like it's structurally what it should look like.
Yeah, I just like Pearson would be the problem as my wide receiver 3, and I just don't know when this guy is going to be 100%. I mean, I get you got him.
Our guy, Matt. You should have taken DK Metcalf right there.
Yeah. I mean, I would have taken Metcalf,
Higgins.
I would have taken Diggs or Reed.
Yeah.
Just somebody I know that's
probably
the fact that I didn't have a wide receiver 3 yet.
I think he's got a nice running back room. Hampton, Williams, Judkins, Keaton, Mitchell, and Sampson. I like his running back room.
Yeah, he did well on the running backs. I'm big on Colston Loveland as well. I think he's going to be solid. He was high obviously on Knicks. He jumped on Knicks. We thought we picked him. That's how quickly he jumped on him.
Yeah.
So he certainly had a plan there at quarterback. And again, that's really late for Mahomes.
Yeah, my only gripe really is like Pierce not being healthy right now as your wide receiver 3. But I guess you could say, you just throw Diggs in there.
Right.
Diggs should be good. So, and you just look at it backwards.
Yeah.
All right, Team 7. So Carlton and D'Angelo, they start with the Chris Vaccaro 2025 build, McCaffrey and JT.
What a dream that was.
Yeah, so it never usually comes out 2 years in a row, but listen, those are two guys to take a shot on. Then they go with Waddle. They grab Josh Allen. I don't know if I would have went third running back in the 5th round, because at that point now you're taking Scatterboo ahead of Evans, Thomas, Godwin, and Adams, and your receiver 3 is 2 Broncos, which again I don't like Sutton and Waddle enough to start them both. I would start Waddle, obviously. Sutton's maybe a wide receiver 4, but not if I already have Waddle. You're kind of cannibalizing yourself a bit. So certain things, Bill, I don't particularly love. When you're taking Allen in the 4th round, I think you got to go yellow in the 5th, personally.
I'll agree with that, Paul. It's tough when you went once you made that Allen commitment.
And you went running back twice in the first 2 rounds, so it's double thing. You went 2 running back and then Allen in the 4th.
You made that commitment in McCaffrey Taylor. Then you really shouldn't be taking, at least for me, it's tough to take the quarterback there, even when he falls. Like we've talked about it. Like if I start double running back, I'm usually just going to pound yellow for the next 4 rounds.
I'll say this: if his 3 running backs hit, and he's got Josh Allen, he stacked him with Kincaid. That looks great. He's got 2 young wide receivers that both have been, a lot of buzz around, Casey and Stribling. So there's a good opportunity for somebody to pop there. He's got
a lot of ifs and buts
here and there.
A lot of ifs and buts.
There is a lot of ifs and buts, but he's got foundation of McCaffrey, Taylor, and Allen with Waddle. And if Scatterboo is who he was last year, he's going to score a lot of points for 5 guys. If then he goes into the ifs and buts scenario. But there's a world where that could come. If DJ Moore's washed, he's got Shakir, he's got Kincaid. They're going to move the ball with or without him. There's a world where it works. I just don't know if I feel comfortable with a wide receiver room like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's my thing.
All right, so look at a Duke's team. So Duke going, he loves Genti and Ibuka, Garrett Wilson. So this is a very on-brand Duke draft. Then he takes Javante, who he loves, and hits the 4 yellow. And then Jordan Love as his quarterback 1. So he's got the Packers stacked there. What do you guys think of Duke's team?
Yeah,
Duke knows what he's doing. I like what he put together.
Yeah, watch it every time he drafts. It's solid. Yeah. Like I said, getting Reed there, I thought was really nice, though.
That's a great wide receiver.
Really good wide receiver. He's got Purdy, Kittle. He's got Love, Reed, and Golden. So he stacked his group up together. He supported Kittle.
He backed up.
That's the thing I was just gonna say. I love what he did with his tight ends. Actually, when like you're looking at a board, and you're like, "Oh, this guy went crazy with his tight end." His tight end was his weakness. He's playing the long game with Kittle, so he has to cover his ass early in the season.
Yeah,
and he tries to cover his ass with if Kittle's going on the pup, he's got his starting tight end in Tonjes for the first however long Kittle's out. And then in the first week, he's got A.J. Bonner. If whoever between Bonner and Tonjes scores the most points. And even if they both bomb, then he
pivots.
Puts in Dalton Schultz week 1.
But look what he did. He took from round 16 to 19. He was taking those guys. It wasn't like he was paying up for that and stuff. It wasn't
no
really
cost. And he didn't have to touch wide receiver from round 8 on. So he got all his wide receivers. He built a big room, and then it was let's just find out where I'm weak and get enough bodies in there to help myself.
Yeah. We screwed him by taking Likely, who most people think is like the last tight end out of that like tier. And then there's just Kittle and Andrews on the board. He could have went Andrews. Maybe he hates him.
I would have went Kittle. I think he got to be a coach. I know he's old, but Hall of Fame player. We've seen these guys come back. I mean, look at what Devontae Adams did last year at his age.
Yep.
And everybody's dropping in San Francisco. It might just be Kittle catching passes.
Yeah.
Duke does it right. Duke also will go premium defenses and kickers too. Duke likes to get top end defense.
We can move on though. We got this nailed.
Yeah.
So the Greek and Gamberg.
This is the worst team out of the first 9 for sure. Just terrible by Steve. No, I actually don't like it though, to be honest with you. I think it's very weak at wide receiver.
Wan'Dale Robinson's great when he's the first guy on your bench. Flex at best, but Tyson again. Rookie receivers worry me a little bit. I think he's got talent, but you got 2 rookies that you don't know what's coming.
And Tucker Kraft, who you don't know what you're getting out of him early in the season. So now you got Jeremiah Love that could get off to a slow start. Jordan Tyson, who we all like, but he's a rookie. And then Tucker Kraft, who's coming off his injury. There's a lot of what ifs early in the season.
Yeah, I like Tyson as my 4 or 5.
I like Tyson as my 4 too. I think here you guys are probably right in terms of
I love
running back with Love. We've seen how that usually starts. I don't know what those first 3 or 4 weeks are going to look like. And he needs Love and Tyson to be really good early. So
let me ask you guys, do you think this is the worst team in the league?
Yeah, for sure. Right now.
Lou, do you think this is the worst team in the league?
I like his 2 running backs and I like his quarterback. So, I mean, T. Higgins should be fine. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say that.
It's impossible to fuck up your first 3 rounds in fantasy this year.
I hear you, but he's got 2 big running backs and a big quarterback and Higgins, and you only got to be in the top 6 in scoring for the first, couple of weeks. So I don't like it. I think it struggles at wide receiver.
Now, let me ask the politician, because I know Matt, do you think this is the worst team in the league?
I don't know if it's the worst. I don't know if I'd say that.
All right, second to worst, Matt. No problem.
Yeah, okay. Maybe there. Maybe.
All right, so let's go.
I was making the joke because he used to always tell me I like Parker Washington. He goes, I like Parker Washington as my wide receiver 5.
This is odds-on favorite not to be in the league next year. Oh,
I love it. All right.
Wait, can we go back to 9 for a second? If he passes Love and he puts JMO or Adunze or Harrison or Tate on that team, how do you feel then?
Better.
I like it better with Odunze or JMO, personally.
Yep.
That I do. I do like it better with
You think it was one of those, we don't normally see Love slide this far, we can't pass him? And
he's been sliding. Yeah. He's been sliding.
And the guy next to me's got a 0 RB, and we thought maybe a little too deep into this.
He should have been able to read the board and see that the receivers were drying up really quick and that there was a good chance that JMO and Odunze weren't going to make it back to him and pass on Love. He already had 2 bell cows wrapped up. He needed to hit yellow.
Here's how I would do it. You go Higgins, JMO, Tyson, and then you get Brooks.
Yeah.
You do that, if you want as your 3rd. But like you said, at the moment, look, I do think Jeremiah Love this late is hard to pass, but he started the 2 running backs. So I get it. So it's just tough with the receivers.
Yeah.
The good news is we can go listen to what the thought process was behind the
I'm
gregarious Greek.
Tomorrow morning over some iced coffee and some smokes.
Let's look at Team 10.
Iced coffee and some smokes.
Yeah.
The usual Monday, the usual morning
breakfast of champions, cigarettes and iced coffee. All right, Team 10.
Cigarettes, iced coffee, and cornflakes.
We talked a lot about Team 10. I like Team 10, by the way. I think Team 10 did a nice job.
They made zero RB work for sure. I like what they did with their running back room. I think Pollard and Tracy really supported the two guys they took earlier. You know, they got a big tight end to go with their big 4 receivers. They've got Dak and Dart. I agree. Good defense. I mean, it's a good build.
Yeah, I like everything.
I will say what you said.
Even the thought process of like how they built it here. You got CD Lamb, and then later on you take Flournoy. You know, like if Lamb gets hurt, at least Flournoy isn't going to be great, and isn't going to be CD Lamb, but just like little things like that.
Yeah, Chris, I did that last night in our draft. I took Pickens and I took Flournoy late, and I said, you know what? At least I got 2 of the 3 guys.
It's not all about you, Paul.
Yeah.
Well, but I think the logic makes sense, though.
The one thing
and he teamed up and he paired up
is the Neighbors and Rice combo. Like, that is a little, and I'm totally fine taking Neighbors there, take him on the turn. I'm in. It's just then pairing him up with Rice, I think, is a little fragile. But I'm just making one critique. It's
pretty good overall.
Yeah. He stacked his quarterbacks with his top 2 wide receivers as well. Like that was good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Foundationally, he did a great job.
Yeah.
All right, Billy Waz, the Willie and Billy Hillbillies, as Chris anointed them this evening. Great, that's a great line, actually. Bill said these guys are also pros. I mean, the build is solid. He loves his Mark Andrews. Boy, this guy, Billy Wazowski and Mark Andrews are peanut butter and jelly this summer.
Mm-hmm. That's some old age tight ends right there.
Yeah, I think Billy wanted 2 tight ends that he could beat in a race, Chris.
Huh?
I think he could probably outrun the 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the build, though. I like the team. Elite quarterback. Got a good, solid RB3 for waiting on his RB2 with Bucky. I know he's a Steelers guy, so maybe he likes Rico over Warren.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
yes, he does.
Yep. So there you go. And I mean, I like his 4 wide receivers. Like everything about his team, pretty much. I don't know if I could critique really anything.
Yeah, the only critique would be, the tight end position.
No,
right. So now on to the other team at risk of being knocked out of their own contest, the Josh and Dan combo. They started out like rockets. First 4 rounds, I think, were brilliant.
Yeah.
Carnell Tate, I like, don't love, but I like. And then it starts to go south. Jadarian Price at RB2. Listen, I don't question Jadarian Price's talent. I question his situation. Drake May over your own Joe Burrow it's treason.
Let's go back to that. I don't have Price and stuff too, but like, what is his situation right now? I don't think Charbonnet is coming back till sometime in October. So I think he does have a real path to establish himself. I mean, I draft Talani for that week 1. Take a look, see. He'll be the pass catching back. But I mean, who else is there?
All right, so you're taking him over. Well, Cora might get Dobbins.
No, I'm talking about in Seattle. Who else?
Oh, in Seattle.
This is the number 1 pick. Like, you really think Helani is much better than this kid? I mean, I draft Helani in the 16th round to get a free look, and
I think when Charbonnet plays, whenever that is, Charbonnet will.
But what if Charbonnet isn't coming back until sometime in October? And who knows how Charbonnet is going to be when he first comes back?
Well, yeah, it's
I think it comes down to me for it's the choice there. He pivoted to Tate, and now look, Tate, top 5 draft pick. He could be a phenomenal wide receiver 4 for him here. But if he puts Scadaboo or Kieran or
Warren, Tyler Warren,
right, or Warren there, right, and now he comes back the other way. Do you like it better? And he can do.
Yeah, I do, though. I think a good running back there or Tyler Warren, this team is a hell of a lot better at that point.
I agree.
And then, they build the running back depth, which is fine because, you got to do that.
I like the running backs they got back there.
Yeah.
Gainwell and White, I really like. I like White. I would have been stoked to have him there. So, especially with the injury to the offensive line, I think his position he's dropping, which I don't understand. Because I think he's going to have to play more to pass block and be able to get passes in the flat and stuff.
Now, Matt, I know you like his tight end 1 more than most.
Again, this is another guy that they're going to have, they need to keep Jaden Daniels healthy. And they just lost their best lineman. He was one of the, it wasn't like they lost an okay lineman. This was like their guy. So this is get the ball out quick.
And then, the rest of the guys are depth guys, Branch, Williams, Jordan James. I mean, they're fillers. I mean, he's got, I think that one change at the Tate slot, this team would look very nice.
Well, I mean, I think you're saying that because nobody really likes.
Because you don't like rookies.
If Darnell Tate's a rookie of the year, and he's
exactly, he's a number 4 pick.
Now it's we can't really say that. So
I was more curious about
more about the build than anything else. It's I don't have a problem with the build. I thought that I would not like it as much, but when you look down at it, Jadarian Price, like Matt says, he could be the lead dog in Seattle.
At the 7th round, I'm in for that.
He's got an elite quarterback in Drake May. I like Romeo Doubs as a solid 5 on this team. And then he got 2 good running backs in Gainwell and Rashad White to be on his bench. The only thing that you could say about this team, and it's obviously because he punted and he got stuck, is his tight end room is obviously below average.
It is, but he does have some upside. Those are 2 good players.
If he doesn't take Warren where he took Tate, this is the running back. This is the tight end room he's kind of stuck with, though. Look at where it just never comes back to him, because by the time he comes back at 8-9, there's nothing there from an elite tight end standpoint. And when he passes and it comes back to him, that Andrews pick in front of him is a nightmare for him, because now he's in no man's land.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, my alternative.
The question would have been: then do you go Dobbs or Goddard?
If he takes Warren where he takes Tate, and he goes Warren and Lemon where he took Hubbard, is he better with Warren and Lemon versus Tate and Hubbard?
I think it's a good build, though. I mean, again, like I said, whether you like Price or not, I just don't. I see his situation is he's got a chance to really put a foothold in there, even when Charbonnet comes back. I say Charbonnet's good. Charbonnet will split time with him too. Like they'll both play. So I don't know.
First round running back, and look, we don't know anything about Tate, so it's high draft capital. He's certainly going to get every chance to get a lot of balls there. They're going to be losing a lot.
Yeah, well, one thing's for sure, I like his team better than Team 9. So really, just what it comes down to.
All right, boys. So we are pretty much wrapped up. Chris, Lou, it was great having you guys join us for this.
The pleasure's all ours, guys. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.
A bottle of Lou's finest Bordeaux in the mail to you guys.
Yeah, Joy, why don't you put your Sidney Crosby jersey on, Lou, while you drink your fucking wine? I mean, I can't believe a Ranger fan.
Fake-ass Ranger fan.
I mean, really, my
friend group has got a lot of fake-ass Ranger fans in it.
Yeah. Really,
why for me lately.
Why don't you put a Mike Bossy and Billy Smith jersey?
I just want to know how Chris hasn't got you a signed Mark Messier jersey.
Yeah, he's too busy jet setting around the world with his fiance these days.
Someone's got to do it, boys.
Just a matter of time when the Rangers win the cup and it goes through GST and there's a picture of Vaccaro sipping champagne out of the cup with Mark Messier and Ty Domi. Just a matter of time, boys.
The pinnacle.
The pinnacle is on its way.
Yeah. I'll shut the place down right after that. That'll be it.
So, boys, great seeing you. Lou, will we see you in Vegas, Lou? You coming out?
You will see me, yes.
Awesome. It'll be good to see you out there. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. And that's it, boys. Let's see if anything else to add. I think this was a lot of fun and a great board to analyze. That's the thing I think taken away from it. This is as pure as we've seen it. So good stuff. Good luck.
I'll jump in. One last thing, Paul. Fantasy Empire live stream tomorrow night at 10 p.m.
Oh, awesome.
Try not to join that league and try not to live stream while we're doing it. All right.
I'm going to be doing my first Prime at 8, so I will watch you guys and not participate.
Everybody else sign up and let's.
There you go.
All right, gents. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Lou.
Good
Bye,
seeing
Chris.
you.
Thanks, boys. Good night.
Good night.